What's up, fam? Oh, I gotta get in the picture here. What's up, guys? My name is Mr. Messer, but you can call me Rob, and we're back. Thursdays on the VeeFam network. We're back. Historical night. Historical night. Gonna do a live VeeFam sessions. Let me share stuff up. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. So good to be back. A few week hiatus here. That time of the year, that season of life. But we're back, baby. We're back Thursday night. Keith, what's up? So good to see you, brother. Hi, Anthony, with the resubscribe. Keith with the resubscribe for 8 months. Noti. Let's go. Thank you, guys. So good to be back. This is the VeeFam network where education meets entertainment in VeeFriends land. So good to be back. What's up, Vanilla? What's up? As per usual, if you're a big fan and have been here before, you know that if I don't do my logistics and like share links now, I'm gonna totally forget. So pardon me. I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight's show. This is the first time ever. Actually, I've been saying that, but in the last 4 or 5 minutes, I remember that I have done a live VeeFam sessions before. Uh, I'll elaborate that. I'll elaborate on that in a little bit. And what's up? So good to see you. The and bag. Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. H-Town, what's up? K Cole's here early. All right. You know it. You know something special is going on if K Cole's is here within the first 5 to 10 minutes of a stream. So what's going on? What's going on? This week, tonight, next week, and the following week. For the next 3 weeks, I'm trying out something new. As some of you know, as many of you know, I have a podcast called the VeeFam Sessions. I've been trying to play with ways to get more content to show up here on the VeeFam network to do the pod, to do all of the things. And I thought, why not just do a live podcast? So for the next 3 weeks, I got members from the VeeFriends team to come on and jam with us on the VeeFam network for what I'm calling mini-sodes. We'll see if I come up with a clever name, or maybe one of you will come up with a clever name for that, but not as long as the VeeFam sessions, which are generally an hour, sometimes up closer to 2. More laid back, more informal, but a mini-sode that's going to be live here with the energy of the chat, hopefully, and that will be put out into an episode. So first and foremost, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this stream. There's a lot of new people in the universe. We generally don't have transactional stuff here. I love selling. Trading posts is a thing, but not usually, and definitely not tonight. So please leave your wallets at home, share the stream, get in here, because in a few minutes we're going to have our special guest. I had a tweet out. If you guessed who this special guest is for this week, you're going to get a prize. And so far, someone got it, and then another person kind of. It's going to be controversial, but we'll get to that. VeeFriends, a lot has happened. It's a busy time of year. I hope everyone is taking care of themselves. It's getting crazy. A lot of buying, a lot of things to do, parties, families, buying gifts. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself. I want to throw that out there. Mini sesh. Yes, K. Cole's mini sessions. The VeeFriends mini sessions. Soggy, thank you for resubscribing. Great to see Soggy Waffles in the chat. And Keith, so amazing. Thank you, guys. Got the real freaking OGs here. I never sent the link. So what I want to do in the next couple weeks is get some traction. I have a lot of crazy ideas per usual, but I wanted to get some kind of a flow with these mini sessions. Also, I'm going to put it out there right now. I'm already starting to plan the next dating game. It's not going to happen for a while because I want it to be a banger. Um, so if you yourself or anyone that's single, please, please, please send them my way. I'm not going to get loud about it for a while, but just putting it out there. In the next couple months, there will be another dating game right here live on this channel. This time next year, maybe if you're single now, you'll have someone special to share these streams with that's sitting right next to you on your couch. So call me daddy. Let's go. Okay. So what did I want? VFam sessions. I don't talk about VFam sessions a lot. Uh, it was actually a 2024 resolution, even though I don't use that word often, to put myself out there and promote it more. Um, what VFam sessions is, VFam, I'll give the quick 3-minute overview of what the project is for people that may not know. In 2022, I was in a place where I was unhappy with teaching. Huh? What's up, Mish? And I was like, all right, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. I have all of these kind of skills, all of these big ambitions, but uh, throughout all the noise, it's Gary screaming in his content. Start a podcast, start a podcast, start a podcast. So I started a podcast. I actually ended up starting a couple, but at the time I was really into VFriends, really believed in it. So I just said, all right, I'm going to document the story of this project because I loved everything about it and believed in everything about it. So I wanted to um, talk about not only VFriends, but the people in and around it. Because right from the early OG day zero days, you knew that this is a special community because obviously it was an extension of Gary and his inner circle, which is still true today with all you amazing people. So I wanted to tell the story of VFriends through the eyes and ears of the people not only building it, but the people surrounding it, i.e., the community. So I just started recording episodes and hearing people's origin stories, people hearing how people fell into following Gary, how they got into NFTs or cards or anything, and stories of entrepreneurship, family, ups and downs, trials and tribulations, all circling around the theme of VFriends and community. So, been doing that on and off the last few years. And I'll just share a quick screen. Love a good origin story. Yeah. Um, share share screen. But since everyone's in Spotify land, so let me go to. Can I reverse the order? No. Anyway, so we've had I've had people really close, Trouty, guys that have been building it from day one, have known Gary for years and years and years. People that have interacted with the brand, and we want to know more about them, like an Ed Balloon who did the art. He performed twice at VCon, two-time VCon speaker. People like him, the Michelle Urso, uh, OG, right? A beloved community member, the Ann Bags of the world, Ghost Kid. He collected all of the series two, Ross, the legend, Blaze, right? V Dizzle, Web3 Monster, the Diamond Debs of the world. And the list goes on and on and on. So Zane was he opened the Discord on day one with Gary and Andy. Raul, he won the tournament, right? So there's a lot of VFriends history here through the eyes and ears of the team. Little DJ Kaufman rips, right? Sid runs Gary's brand. Um, Not too many people in the world know Gary as much as well as Sid does. So the list goes on and on and on. And I'm saying this to encourage you to um, tap in if you're interested in someone. Tap into their story. Um, I'm doing my best to get better and better and better, and to get circle around the V friends ether to get more stories and get more people. But I encourage you to tap in, because some of the feedback I'm getting, specifically this year versus other years, is that people are learning about not the people, but they're learning about V friends, and what it actually means in the community through these stories. So I'm going to keep on doing that because I love it. I've also started another podcast in another part of my life, but that's for another day. For those of you that have given me feedback, got shirts, listen, subscribe, rated, I appreciate you and love you. And if you're not familiar with it, check it out. Um, it's not a kind of thing where you have to start at number one and go forward, but some people do that, and that's awesome too. So I'm excited to have a guest on in a few minutes to make their return for a round two. So I just leaked a little bit there. They're coming on for the second time. This is not going to be a a first timer. Um, yeah, but and after that, like I said, it's only gonna be 30-ish minutes or so mini-sode, and then we're gonna jump into just some community time, open stage, bringing back. I thought I was gonna get. I thought about doing some weird games and do all the thing, but we're taking it back. Like I said, it's gonna reset. I didn't want to wait till 2025 to start doing these. I just want to get back in the zone now. Now. Um, and here we are. Call me daddy was up there for way too long. If you've gotten anything from V Friends, I think there's been 8 things for sale in the last two weeks. I think actually since I started talking, something else went up for sale. But throw it in the chat. What's your favorite item that you've either bought or seen in the last few weeks? Nothing's better than now, Anthony. What your favorite item? This has been. I was thinking about doing. They always do it in a phenomenal, year in review blog post. I was thinking about doing like my my take, like a year in review. Because a lot's happened this year. It's been a very big year for obviously brand and IP building, and specifically through that live commerce model. We started the year off when it was just kind of Fanatics only, and then they got into Whatnot, and we've seen this explosion where a lot of new people are being exposed to the brand, buying new things through the collectibles, the comics. DJ, I think, has done a phenomenal job, and they're building out that team. And I think that's going to be huge, 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 huge in 25. Elf cards, Anthony said, the biggest. Um, the ornaments are very cool. It's nice to have some V friends up on the tree now. All right, let me make sure I'm good to go. Come on. Whatever. I had the music going. And shout out to, I want to give a special shout out. And I haven't been able to get this to work, but the Carney and Vanilla, the Barkney network, I wanted to shout them out. New community oriented Discord. Guess they're having watch parties. That's awesome. If you guys are watching us in the watch party, hello. Thank you for hanging and being here. I think that's a very, very, very cool initiative. And running a server is no joke. There's a lot of moving parts. It always takes longer than you think. What's up, Fro? So much more involved. So shout out to you guys for doing that. Yeah, and I'm excited. I go through ebbs and flows with my V friends, my V fam life, and you know, it's obvious that I haven't been here every week like I was a few months ago because some other things needed attention. But I there's like a through line of like loving V friends, but then there's just like momentum shifts. And me personally, I feel like I was down and I'm way and I'm gaining it again, which and I have a lot of ideas churning and things that I'd like to execute. So it's always a good feeling to get into that place. So wherever you are in your journey, um, just happy you're here and just do the thing. And if you need help, you got a great place, a great community to reach out and get that help with. A lot of smart, wonderful, talented, skillful people here. What's up, Black Label? Yeah, guys. So we we're gonna have our special guest soon. Someone, like I said, guessed it. I'm not gonna leak it just yet, but we'll get a prize for that person. Uh, and again, if you haven't, if you're just tuning in now, we are doing our first ever on Twitch live VFam session. There was one other episode way back, early 2022, when I did one on Twitter Space, and it was actually with Dom. Most of you know him, Gentle GT, Gentle Tornado, and we did it on a Twitter Space. And I think there was only a couple people in the space listening, but obviously Dom's a great guy and doing a lot of big things and still burning and churning. So that was technically the first live one, but this is for historical purposes. We will say this is the first one live on the VFam network, live on Twitch. And I am so thrilled to call up the for round two, everyone's favorite Mikey Kaloka, fresh off a promotion. Congratulations.
Damn. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for letting me come back for a round two. I appreciate it. Actually, let me go ahead and I saw your tweet just went out. Let me go ahead and quote tweet to let the world know to join up.
Quote tweet it up. If everyone can share and tell the world that Mikey's here. The Mikey arc is in a very, very cool place right now. And I'm not going to reiterate a lot. I'm going to not to try to be redundant because I want to plug episode 32 because it was one of my favorite episodes. Because like you were in a place where you were in the shadows, right? You didn't want to be out there face forward. You just wanted to do your thing. And Corso was pushing you to get out in the limelight. And now now you're on the whatnot, you're in the studio, Andy, you're in some Andy tweets, like you're out there.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, first of all, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I was just ranting on how I'm like in my VFam roller coaster, like I'm getting momentum again. Like I'm ready.
Good, man.
I know.
I heard you say like don't even wait until 2025. Just start like immediately. We'll get into that because New Year resolutions. I have an interesting take on that, but shoot, man. I am in an interesting arc. I think when we had our first podcast, like you said, I was trying really hard to like not come out. Like I was trying really hard to like sort of I don't know, a lot of designers can sort of relate, where we like to make stuff and just see it out there, but not let anyone know who's making it. It's sort of like it's kind of like being in the shadows a little bit. And then when I started coming out a little bit and being more in the community, people were like extremely welcoming and everyone was very, very like engaging and really appreciative for the work that I was doing. Michelle, yeah, one of the people in the chat, she was super sweet. I met her at Comic-Con, but Yeah, dude. Once I got out there and I started to be a little more, I guess, comfortable with people knowing and just kind of the excitement behind it, dude, everything has just kind of like gone up, man. The timing is kind of crazy. I've been like really, really, really working my tail off. Um, like you guys know I'm like passionate about this, so it's just gotten worse. Like I've just gotten like really, really, really serious about it, which I was before, but now I am like tenfold. And I mean, I guess the outcome has sort of showed it with the products that you guys hold, the stuff that you guys enjoy, um, which like makes me beyond happy to see you guys enjoy it because that's the whole reason why I sit here and do this. So yeah, man, life has changed a lot, but in a very exciting way.
Amazing. And obviously the outpour of positive comments and just excitement to see you is very evident here. Before we jump in, let just give a quick, doesn't need to be a long-winded intro, but just give us for people that may not totally be familiar, just a little bit like what you do with VeeFriends and like your job title and a little bit like job description about what you do and where we may have seen your work.
Yeah. So currently I am the senior designer at VFriends. I a lot of the physical items that you guys see ripped on Whatnot, sold at conventions, clothing that you guys will wear, things that will continue to come out. I wouldn't say it's 100% me, but I take part in a lot of the stuff that comes out. As far as like backstory, man, I'll keep it short. I come from a very, very unorthodox like way of design. I didn't go to school for this. During COVID, I completely taught myself through YouTube how to do graphic design, and getting into one of Gary's companies within my first 6 months. I don't know how the hell I did it. But I got into one of Gary's companies within the first 6 months, and it just taught me, just put a little fire under me to kind of like have to learn, which was great. So I did leave at one point, but it was for a very short stint. But now I'm back, and I've been back for multiple years. Yeah, 1:37 p.m. That's where I started, man. Godly, I haven't seen that logo in forever. But yeah, man, I came and went. I came back, and haven't looked back since. But I've been working at, I guess, a Vayner company for at least like 4 years, and that's where I reside now. Just every day, sitting right here, making the stuff that you guys put on your shelves and enjoy and just love. So that's kind of that's like a brief gist.
Yeah, I want to quickly plug episode 32. Like Mikey tells his full origin story, and one of the headlines is he left the NBA. He's the first person ever in the history of the universe to leave the NBA to work for VFriends,
Yeah,
designing with the Grizzlies, Memphis Grizzlies, to come. Also, another cool story that I'll throw is the serendipity. So you were at, you just mentioned at 137, left to go to the NBA, which is
yeah,
a normal move.
yeah. Of
Then
course.
wanted to come back, um, wanted to come back to the Vayner world, and was talking to Tyler Schmidt, who a lot of you know, um, and he was on speakerphone, and Andy was all in the room, overhearing this, and the way the story ends, offers you the job because he overheard it. Uh,
Yeah, crazy,
Serendipity,
dude.
preparation meets
That
opportunity, all of the things. Obviously you worked hard in your few months there. Now we did that episode in about a year ago. I think it dropped November 2023. So
really,
much has happened. Yeah, can you
golly,
believe it?
dude. Time is like slipping, man. Jeez. But yeah, go ahead.
So much has happened. Like the output of products and content and things that we touch and feel and see, and so many platforms is crazy. What is a give us a couple overarching highlights, things you're proud of, learnings from the past year, before we like dive into the nitty gritty. Let's start macro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we've worked on a lot. and it's just a lot, man. With like packaging, with stickers, with apparel, something that like specifically I really love. I love seeing everyone rip the whatchamacallit, the ornaments.
Yep.
I just really like hiding things and not having anyone know that I'm making it, like, and not being able to tell anyone. Like, I think that's what like really kind of like fuels me a little bit. Like, I designed the ornaments on the plane to VCon, so I've been like sort of like keeping that in, but it's exciting. Like, it's not like, oh, you don't know, but it's just like more of like an excitement thing. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming.
Mm.
But yeah, I think that's honestly the most exciting thing about what I've been doing is just being able to see like what's coming and how I can make an impact on it, and how like they literally give me a blank canvas. Like that's the beautiful thing of it. Like, we don't really work off of templates too much. Like, really, the world is my oyster when it comes to pins or packaging or stickers. Like, for the most part, like I wanted the red sleeve to be specifically angled on the right side of the packaging. So if you take it off and you rip it, there's still a VeeFriends logo under it, and you can still
Yeah.
present it on your shelf. So like having that freedom and like having the opportunity to like just have fun with stuff makes life really fun. I've been dying for you guys to rip the snowstorm packs. Those are like really sick. I had a lot of fun like designing those stickers. The frostbite one is my favorite, and like that one has been getting a lot of love. So it's just, I think, to answer your question, like the most exciting part, dude, is just seeing people's reactions. Like, I was watching the live of the snowstorm packs being ripped, just like out of pure excitement, like just to see like people's initial reaction. Like, what do people think about these stickers? Like, and funny enough, people will comment like, yo, these stickers are sick, or like I've seen bad comments too, but like, I don't know, the really good ones like always really like shine through and like mean a lot to me. So yeah, that's kind of my highlight, man. Just being free, just being
Mm.
able to just like really express myself, which I think I've gotten a lot better at doing over the years that I've been here.
Are you like, what is your particular process? Like, you have free reign, which is a common
Mm-hmm.
theme in the Vayner world,
Yep.
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you a harsh critic? Do you like show it to like some of the boys or girls to get their initial feedback before you send it to the desk of Mr. Rips or wherever it's going?
Well, actually, Rips
What
is
is your-
me and Rips are very like, me and Rips will actually like FaceTime, and we'll
oh
go
yeah.
over stuff. Like, me and Rips are like that's my dude, man. So obviously we have like kind of like the analogy you said, like to the desk of like directors and whatever when I present or when I show it for approval. But me and Rips sometimes we'll FaceTime and just brainstorm on stuff and just talk smack ideas. But like my creative process, the way that I start, it's funny because I've been doing this for so many years and I still get a little bit of anxiety when I get a ticket. Like, if I get a ticket for the ornaments, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I literally don't know where this is gonna go. So I have to like really read into it. Like, I'll scroll through like different sites just to get a little bit of inspiration, and I'll start taking screenshots. And I have artboards, man, on my computer of just so many screenshots of just different things, like different patterns, different colors that I really like. And then I'll start implementing those into like a square, or like I'll start throwing in our font and our logo, and then I start piecing things together. And then, dude, it's a multi-day process. Like, these things don't come out in one day. It takes me days, even weeks to make things. So really it's like Monday, I spent the whole day just focusing on what color this thing is going to be. And then Tuesday, I spent the rest of the day designing like the pattern. Like, but by Friday, I got a whole package already done. And I'm like, it's really a baby step by step process. And then it could be a little bit annoying because I'm a bit of like a perfectionist, and I'll have something done. But I have like a weird technique where I'll leave it on my monitor. Like, I'll leave it up on my computer, and I make my monitor never turn off. So I leave it on my monitor, and whatever, I'll go do my thing. I'll step out, do groceries, whatever. I'll come back. If I look at it and my initial reaction is like, oh, that's garbage, I'll restart. So I have like a bit of like but if I see it for the first time and I'm like, oh, that's pretty clean, then I'll build off of that canvas and I'll keep going. But But yeah, once I have that flow kind of going, man, the rest is history. Then I'm just plugging in like super stickers, pins, whatever the next phase is. But
Right.
yeah, the free reign is definitely nice. It takes a little while to get started.
I love that. I think last time we talked, I think the hot button topic or product, I guess, that was a fan favorite and you were very proud of was the Halloween set, the Halloween pin box,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
really, really, really cool. One of the bigger popular products this year was that Road to VCon set. Now,
Yeah.
was that you as well?
I didn't. So funny enough, I had originally designed a Road to V concept that never came out. I had designed a Road to V concept, and Gary was like, "No," and then we ended up scrapping it. And it wasn't that the design was bad. He specifically wanted like an illustrated drawn version of like the characters on a road, sort of like an actual road to VCon. The original box that I had made was very VCon branded, just basic VCon branded. Um, so yeah, I completely just lost your question, but did you even ask me a question? Because I just went on a tangent and I lost myself.
I think I just said goodbye, and I think we're just gonna wrap this up.
Golly. No, you mentioned the
No,
Halloween packaging.
the question was, were you behind? Did you design the Road to VCon, the one that
Oh,
we saw?
okay.
So
Then yeah, no.
we got a good little backstory here. So,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah.
so it went somewhere else. Um,
Yeah,
in
it was very similar to
internally
the
on the
Halloween
team.
packaging though.
Yeah, the Halloween packaging is still my favorite. I love that.
The reason why that one is so like special to me, because like I look back at it now and like there are other things. It's a dope box, man. It's a really cool box.
I mean, we
Yeah.
talked about this. We talked about this last time we recorded something, but like if it really is meaningful when someone keeps the packaging
Oh yeah,
or
it's a
something,
huge
right?
deal.
And that's a very common thing in our world, is for people to display the packaging. Like,
Yeah.
and we're not even talking about like S1 boxes here. We're talking about just your everyday set, but it high quality, like so well done. Love
Dude,
this thing.
packaging is so vital. I think I had just seen something recently where I think it was Minute Maid or some company had just rebranded and they lost a lot of sales due to the rebrand of the packaging. Packaging is so important. People don't even realize it. I obviously we're not in the brand of like refrigerators and juice, but like just like the simple idea of somebody buying something and not wanting to throw the box away when they're done with it and like wanting to open it carefully so they can like keep the newness of it. That's what really makes something special to me. And dude, you go to Target nowadays, you go to any of these stores, go on the shampoo aisle, I guarantee you your eye goes to the bottle that just is more well designed. It could be the worst product for you, but just your eye just immediately goes to that because it's just more pleasing to the eye. And that's marketing. So there's a
Yeah,
mix of that. Yeah, good.
and that's why people go. That's why like virtually every brand has gone to at some point in the last 2 years gone back to their retro
Yeah,
vintage
of
design
course. And
because
it's so classy. It's so
yep.
classy. I love retro style design. Shoot, I might even include that at some point because I love like just retro, like grainy, like just old style design, very like 80s, 90s. I mean, shoot, VCon 2, when we had branded VCon 2, VCon 2 was branded very similar to like 80s, like synthwave style. So, and I had a blast with designing for VCon 2. So, but you bring that up and that's how it goes, man. People really gravitate towards packaging. We have a lot of like reminiscing on old times when we're younger through like visual
Okay, yeah.
cues. So yeah, so it's funny because like that box, that the Halloween box, I look at that now compared to what I make now, and I don't even like visually. I wish I could make it a lot better. The reason why it's like so important to me is because like I didn't go to school for this. I was very self-taught. So this job forced me to learn things that I never knew. So the packaging for that box, that was the first like package that I made where I was sent the die lines and I was sent like I was given creative freedom, but I was told like, hey, this is what you have to build within. And when you design a package, it's flat. So a lot of the things are upside down. It's left like it's reversed. So you have to like turn things, and it's weird to mess around with. But like that package taught me so much because I did not know how to make that before when it was sent to me. When they told me I had to make it, I shit my pants because I did not know how to do it.
It's a lot different than a flyer, right? Than a
It's
poster.
so yeah, it's so much more complex because I'm
Sure.
looking at this template and it's flat and I'm like, this is supposed to be a box. Like, how the hell does this work? And then at the time, my director had told me like, oh, you have to flip it and do this, and everything that you design on this half is going to be upside down and then right side up on this. It's very confusing. But I was able to like, I've never gone to a manufacturer and told them like, hey, I want this to be iridescent or I want this to be matte and whatever. So when I called those things out in the file and I saw it physical in hand, I was like, oh my God, that's the first thing I've ever made where people are like ripping this and enjoying it. So that's honestly why it's so special. But if I can go back now, I would change so much about that box. But I think that's kind of the beauty of it, man. You look back at like how you started versus now, and like these incremental little baby steps in the moment don't seem as, like so big, but in the grand scheme of things, you look back at it and you're like, holy crap, I came such a long way.
Yeah, that's cool to have those little benchmarks, like physical
Literally,
marks
yeah.
like of your work. Just want to take a quick beat. If you're watching on Twitter or YouTube or Twitch or wherever, please share the stream. Tell everyone Mikey's in here. You can have an opportunity to ask some questions in just a little bit. And I saw yours. But I wanted the hot one of the biggest things, if when we take a step back and look at VeeFriends this year, the big thing, one of the huge things that's going to jump out is the live commerce, the social shopping, right? We started with Fanatics, and now it's Whatnot streams all the time.
Yeah, dude. Huge.
I would just love, I don't know if I have like specific questions, but just as someone on the inside, and I know that's like you're probably not in on those like meetings per se, but you're close enough and you have popped in a little bit, like from your vantage point, how important has that been from like maybe at the beginning of the year when it was Fanatics once a week or once every couple weeks versus now when it's a huge part of what you guys are doing? I would love to hear your take on that and how you've seen it progress throughout the year, last 12 months.
Yeah, dude. Obviously when we started, the frequency was much lower. Like we were doing, like you said, once a week, maybe twice a week. And we were really just selling things that were already in the office, selling packs, like very like just things that were kind of already in the universe. The crazy thing is now is that we're starting to release things that are Whatnot exclusives. Like you can only you cannot buy this on VeeFriend Shop. You're buying this on Whatnot exclusive, which is, to me, it's like Gary had said something the other day at one of his like news interviews where he was talking about how this is going to be a threat to Amazon because, dude, literally any company can go live and sell a product. And imagine during a time during COVID when nobody wanted to go out, you can easily sell through a phone. It's a virtual garage sale, which is it's a really like a full circle moment for this whole like Vayner universe, because he started with garage selling. Now we're doing this on our phones. And now VeeFriends is selling things that are exclusive to Whatnot. Like it's such a crazy thing. And like even being there and seeing it like live, sitting in the chair and experiencing it myself. It's crazy, man. Like people are really, and I mean myself, I've become a fan of like people that rip packs. Like I was getting into Pokemon a little bit, and I was sending Rips some links just like as inspiration, like, yo, check this out. And just seeing what people are doing, like people are bringing in money, man. Like this is a huge source of revenue for some people, probably their biggest. So it's a crazy platform. I think people, if you haven't already seen Whatnot, it's going to be huge. I've been hearing about Whatnot for a couple of years now. And obviously now that we're so big on it, it's just going to continue, man. and I'm excited to see where it goes. I mean, I don't know where it can end up landing, but I know for the time being and where it's going, dude, people are gonna. I mean, I always look at like new apps and new platforms that come out. Someone's gonna be a millionaire off of this. Some random kid in LA is gonna be a millionaire off this app, and some people are just sitting at home like procrastinating, wanting to
Mhm.
open the app and do it themselves, while some kid out there is becoming a millionaire on this app. Like the potential for business for some people is going to be huge. Like, I mean, it's I think it's the equivalent, or it is the equivalent to like TikTok Shop, which is, I mean, you see like the mass of that too.
Yep.
So yeah, dude.
It's been really fascinating to watch just the community mirror the brand.
Yeah.
You know, you can't open Whatnot. I can't open Whatnot anymore. Not click on VFriends and see someone, and not even you guys, and you guys are on all the time, but someone in the community
Yeah.
doing their own Whatnot show. It's like
Yeah.
the only way people communicate now. I
Yeah.
can't tell you the last time there was a community like VFriends, like Twitter Space, and that used to be the only time people would communicate. So it's really interesting,
Yeah. It's
and
crazy,
I'm
dude.
sure Gary has all the signs pointing to that for 2025. So I don't think it's going to slow down.
Yeah.
Did you have your fingerprints on that set at all? Because it's cool to look back at like the OG Fanatics live set,
Hmm.
like in their first few shows, and now what it's evolved to. Did you
Yeah.
help any of that stuff?
So I primarily do this stuff like for the screen, like behind the screen, like the screen
Okay.
that sits behind them. And now me and Andy are trying to implement like screens sifting out for like segments and stuff. So we're testing that out and like trying to see how that goes. I'm not an interior designer, so I didn't like design the set. Um, but the set is evolving. I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure if they're going to keep the set as it is, like how it was for Black Friday, or if it's going to go back to where it was. Um, I'm not the right person to answer that one, but I mean, the set has evolved, man, and I think it's just going to continue to evolve. Like right now, we're looking at like the very early stages of this, like low resolution camera. We're
Hmm.
testing out different mats. I think right now our mat has a lot of text on it. We want to get a black mat so people can see the cards better, less contrast, or less busyness, I should say. So we're testing out things like that. And dude, right now we're recording things off of a phone. I'm sure there's going to be a point where we have a 4K camera pointing down at our cards, and we have a 4K camera playing off of our face cams. Like it's going to level up, man. This is going to end up becoming like an auction, like very, very like high resolution, high quality stuff. But right now, like we're experiencing the early days. Like it's the OG period, I guess, right now. But it's like even for an OG period, it's crushing. Like it's doing huge. So I guess
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna come next. I have no idea, dude. But I can only imagine it's gonna get better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if Gary mentioned, it may have been the same interview when he was on CNBC, $40,000 in t-shirts in one show.
That's wild,
40
dude.
grand.
And t-shirts, and that probably wouldn't have happened if those t-shirts were just sitting on our website. So
No.
it's just it's immediate. People are able to see us holding it. Are able to see, and it's kind of cool too because people are buying into a mystery. Like you're buying into oh, what is my pack gonna have? And 9 times out of 10, your pack might not have the greatest card in it for $25, but somebody pulled a 1 of 1 auto hippo the other night for $25. It's like you just had a crazy come up, and then the content that rolls out alongside with it, it's a crazy domino effect.
Mm.
And I see nothing but like good things for Whatnot, man. How have you bought a lot on the Whatnot streams?
I for something special like the shirts and stuff, and I'll get
Yeah,
into mystery pack every now and then. We did some breaks every now and then. Like some people get in really heavy. We're just not in that
yeah,
season of life where we
yeah,
like our budget, our V Friends budget is
yeah.
pretty
I
conservative.
feel you, man.
But
I feel
like
you.
it's fun, and it's like the Gary effect has been real for
Yeah,
decades. Like
yeah,
when Gary's selling something, like it makes you move.
yeah,
Um, right? So it's fun. Like it's an event. Like people go, just the hundreds of people go and don't buy. It's
Yeah.
just to that's where everyone is. Like that's where the party is.
Yeah, you can just you don't have to buy anything. Like it's completely free. Like it's not forcing you to purchase anything. But like this guy in the comments sees, it's the gamble. Like it's you see like dude, I can't tell you how many times I've had my debit card pulled out about to buy Pokemon packs because I see somebody pull something. I'm like, damn, like that could have been me if I had just bought that pack. And it's just that gamble. Like you're always wanting to buy more.
Totally.
But
It's
Whatnot is fun, man. Being on the stream was fun. That really took me out. Like that drained my energy that night. But it was a lot of fun. Just being in the environment is really cool, man.
100%. I know people were happy to see you under the lights. Seize the Game actually is the sister of Soggy Waffles.
Oh heck yeah.
The
Heck yeah.
2024 VeeFriends TCG champion.
That's
Ann
fire.
Bag asks, do you get to come up with the ideas for products too? Or just the design?
So yes and no. Whenever I get briefed on what's happening, like normally Gary, Rips, like all them, they'll kind of like brainstorm on what's going to happen or what they're wanting to release. Like I'll even give you an example. We got briefed on the snowstorm packs a while ago, and whatever, they came up with the ideas for the super stickers. Originally, the snowflake was not even going to be a sticker. That wasn't even an idea. I misread the brief. I misunderstood. It was supposed to be like an actual snowflake sticker. So I created the snowflake super sticker that's out now that just got pulled the other night. And when Rip saw it, he was like, yo, we're changing the whole thing. We're adding this in. This is fire. So if me and Rips are very close, so if I ever FaceTime him and I'm like, hey, I think this would be a great idea. Like if we did this, or if we added this to it, I definitely have like some freedom in that sense. I can't just go to like Rips and be like, hey, we should drop glitter pins and just like out of nowhere, just like make up something. And then it's like, what? That's more like Rips' realm. That's head of collectibles land right there. But I have more of like the creative freedom to like just throw something out and see if it sticks. And if it does, we end up getting snow super stickers, man.
That's awesome. You're living in Atlanta still, right?
Yeah. I'm in Atlanta. I commute to New York probably like once every couple of months, maybe. It's not a far flight at all, but
Right.
yeah, I'm primarily in Atlanta.
So will you Corso? By the way, Corso is coming on this show next week.
My boy. That's my boy. I wish he was here right now.
Maybe he is. Sometimes he's lingering. Will you like when you go to New York, will you, Ripsy, and him go out for a couple pops? Will you drag Rip up?
I slept on Corso's floor. So
Oh,
me and Corso are tight, man. That's me, Corso, and Rips are very, very close. We've always, I don't know what it is about our personalities. I don't know who the hell does the hiring here, but they pick like my best friends to work with me. And we don't even like, we never even met each other. But when we meet, it's like we're best friends. So me, Corso, and Rips are very close. We won't like necessarily go out for drinks. Rips doesn't drink. But we will like hang out. We'll normally go back to the office and just kind of chill or something. Last time, the night of the stream, that's the last time that I was there. We were up there, we cracked into the wine cellar, got a bottle of wine. Me and Corso drank some wine. And we just started live streaming out of nowhere. So randomly we'll hang out, but dude, whenever I do go up to New York, we're so busy doing stuff that we can't really just be like, hey, let's go out, whatever. We're always just like always working, pretty much.
right. You guys work hard.
Appreciate it, man.
Was that the night that the idea for the Admiral News came about?
Dude, I don't know where the hell the Admiral News came from, honestly. I get on my Instagram one day and we're doing breaking news now, and it's like Corso's the face of it. He didn't even tell me that was happening. That killed me. I think it's a great idea, though.
In a year where they released their first VeeFriends cartoon, weekly cartoon on YouTube, I think the V Friends News with the Admiral is still the number one piece of content. That's
Dude, that's
literally
hilarious. I remember when he like first shaved his beard last year. It was like last Halloween. He like because he dressed up as the Admiral for Halloween for the Halloween parade last year. And the whole time he's like, "Do I actually look like him? Do I look like the Admiral?" I'm like, "Dude, yes." He's like, "Take a picture of me really quick. I want to put it side by side." Like he's such a clown, man. I love that kid, man. I don't know, I shouldn't even call him a kid. He's literally a dude, but he's such a dude. He's such a nice guy, man. He I mean, super random side note. My MetaMask got hacked probably like a month ago out of nowhere. I only had dude, I really don't carry NFTs like that. I only have one NFT that Gary sent to me for my birthday like 2 years ago. It's an iconic V Friends. And it got stolen, like it got transferred to a wallet and I didn't even know about it. So I texted Corso, my dude should know how to fix it. And he's like, dude, NFT's gone. I don't know what happened. And a couple hours later, he sends me a screenshot that he ended up buying it from the person that hacked me. And he bought back my NFT for me and he transferred it to me. I was like, dude, you did not have to do that. And he was like, no, I can't have you losing your NFT, man. So he's genuinely like good-hearted. Like I'm really excited to hear y'all's session next week because he's just like he's a good human, dude.
He's the best. He's the best.
He really is.
We had Chelsea and I had some drama that got publicized a few months ago or last month or whatever.
Oh shoot.
And within 5 and we're like that doesn't happen with us often. And like within 5 minutes, like he called me just to like see if I was okay. And I'm like, what a
such
guy.
A man.
What a good guy.
Dude, we text each other probably every day, if not every other day. Like, hey, have a great day. Like just 8 a.m. He'd be like, have a great Monday. And then I'll text him Wednesday, have a great Wednesday, man. And it's just very like just a small check-in. Literally doesn't hold like it doesn't take any time. It's just seeing that he like cares enough to reach out to me and just like check in and see how I'm doing. It means a lot. Are the packs sealed? What is he talking about?
He's being an idiot.
Oh, Corso's on every V Friends team. Will you join my design team? Dude, at this point, Corso's doing vending, comics. He's doing a lot, man.
What's the status with you? Got a promotion. Do you have a little team brewing under you?
So right now we've got 2 designers under me and then like a director who like kind of like looks at my stuff and whatever. But yeah, we're brewing, man. We're trying to get, I think we're looking for a designer here soon at some point to work with me. Just to help me out because it can get a little chaotic, man. We got some tight timelines and we can only do stuff so fast. So yeah, I think we got a little team brewing for sure.
I love that. We talked a little bit about this on the episode. A lot of people are newer. They might not be as educated into the ecosystem and know about shows like Daily V. But you have an unbelievable
oh my gosh,
this story and appearance.
Yeah.
An episode 606 of I'm gonna cue this up and then you're a big basketball guy. We'll go over the film together.
Yeah, please. Because this needs to happen.
So I know we devoted a lot of time to it last time, but it's such a fantastic story. And I love to hear you talk about it. So
yeah.
It's VCon 2022, and they're doing a morning basketball, which happens in Gary's world often. But this was in Minnesota, so you guys are at the practice facility of the Timberwolves, and you guys are having a game. You had just joined the team, correct?
Yeah, like within a couple of months. Yeah,
and Gary didn't know who you were yet. Like you didn't like
not
chop
yet.
it up with him.
My first time meeting him.
That's should I say anything else yet? I mean, you know what's on the
No, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. So here we are. I had the tab. Where are we here?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, man. No filter with me. I really don't mind.
So Oh shit! Now I have to say more because I think I X'd it out.
Oh snap! You said it was 606, episode 606, I think.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna find it again. Oh no! Here it is. Here it is. So
I want people to ask questions too.
yeah, guys,
I'll answer
throw some questions in.
It doesn't even have to be like design related. It can be anything.
Yeah. You're fresh off an AMA. You know you made it in the VeeFriends team if you're doing your own AMA.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
I asked you a personal tough question.
That was a good question. It was. I gave you a great answer too. I gave you a real answer.
Phenomenal answer. And I would love to put this in the chat too. If you're in a public restroom, someone knocks on the door, everyone has like their go-to line, unless you have a circulation of 2 to 4 things you say. But what do you guys say?
Yeah.
Someone knocks on the door, you're in the stall. What do you say?
If I'm sitting there and I hear someone come in the bathroom, I just hit them with a little or like I'll sniffle or something, just to let them know, hey, someone's here.
Someone's in here.
So if you're like still gonna come up to the door and knock, I'll hit them with like a yo. Hit them with like a yo. And that's it. Oh man, I haven't seen this in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Who knocks on stalls, man? Like, can you not look under? Like, I don't know. Some people blow my mind. Like, those people will even knock on stalls, or like specifically, I don't know how women do it, but like men, aggressive men, like they'll grab the handle and like shake the hell out of it. Like, meanwhile, like my feet are literally showing. I don't know. It's so crazy.
Occupied, shitters full. So, and you gotta listen. If you don't listen to the full episode, you gotta find this part, because everything that Mikey talks about is so true, and it's so funny to hear his version and then watch this, because he literally breaks it all down. So Gary's apparently playing a little rough. You see him showboating a little, playing rough. Gets pissed at the loss, and Mikey hits a big shot, a big 3, and Gary fires him. Like, says, "I want this kid fired," when they've never met.
First of all, I think it's crazy how
that's all I'm going to say. I'll let you fill in any other context.
No, it's crazy. Before we even begin, how on the bottom of the play, this segment is called "You're Too Weak." Like, they have this segmented on the video as "You're Too Weak." This is the chapter of this video. You're too weak. All right, let's begin.
All right, let's play it.
I think it might be a little bit behind. Yeah, much behind this. Probably at the very beginning of this little like chapter here.
There's rips behind the back pass.
Yeah, you probably have to rewind. The game ended right here. Yeah, rewind all the way to the beginning. Yeah. Much further.
Oh,
back.
yeah, it played. Oh, you're
back
right.
More. Back more. Here.
All right. There's
I'm in the orange. I'm in the black shirt, orange shoes.
There you are.
Right there. Yeah, look at that. He just hit me.
Sam Heisel.
I did foul him. Pause it.
He has no idea who you are.
Mind you, he hasn't even said hi to me yet. We haven't even said hi to each other yet. This is my introduction to my boss. And like, he got the rebound, and I swear that I blocked him. Everything is going so fast. Mind you, I had just taken an elbow to the chest, because he'll push you out of the way. This man fouls like hell. So I thought I blocked him, but I'm watching the film back, and I think I definitely fouled him. But for me, I haven't even had an interaction with this man. And this is what happens. This whole thing is hilarious. Go ahead, keep going.
Amazing. Adam Rip.
That's a good little move. That's a cute little move.
Little finger roll.
Look, right here. Big shot. Put us up. Look at that.
Bumped.
Look at me hustling. Good screen. To my voice and on for the win. Boom.
Game's over. Gary's pissed.
Look at this.
Kicks the ball. Great D-Rock editing there.
Look at him. Look at this man. I love it though.
Right there. Who's the dude in the black shirt? That's you.
Yeah, he didn't know me yet. Yeah.
Fucking hate him. I don't like his attitude.
I don't even think I was being like rude or anything. I think I was actually trying to be very respectful because I just met him. But I was like, I'm very competitive. And I had been missing my first couple of shots. So I was pretty upset like at myself. I wasn't like being rude to anyone around me. And then the game was so damn tight. Like I was just getting like stressed. So the part that he's like, I don't like his attitude. I don't even know what I did, but go ahead.
I think it's just because you hit that shot.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because I swear, like, he flexes on me, calls me weak, and then he's like, I don't like him.
And then
I don't
you're
know what I
the
did.
first firing ever.
And that was it, man. That was it. And obviously, I didn't get fired. Thank the Lord, because I wouldn't be here today.
Amazing.
But that clip, man, that's crazy. That was VCon 1, man. To see the rapid growth of VCon. Just choked on a chip. Get water, my friend. I don't want some crazy news going on here on this podcast.
Did you notice a difference? What was your community like? You worked the merch table.
Yeah,
in the shadows, VCon 1. What was the difference in like your take on the community, you're interacting with the community in LA this past year?
Oh, this past year?
Yeah.
This past year was cool. I was very much like downstairs working because I was actually doing the ornaments. So I was very busy a majority of VCon. But when I got upstairs, it was hot as hell. It was cool to see people. It was nice because like I actually really enjoy when people like confront me and talk to me. And just show love. Like it was really cool. That I think this was the first year that actually really happened. And it happened a handful of times, which was great because I met a lot of cool people that I didn't know before. So that was a big difference from the first one to the third one. But just like we've only done 3 of these things, and like the subtle learnings from each one, like taking people's feedback and implementing it immediately the next year, and then taking that next feedback and then doing it again the next year, which ended up leading to the product of VCon 3, which was, I think it was the most well-designed VCon we ever had. Like it was gorgeous. It was very easy to navigate for someone who's never been to VCon before. It was on one strip, very easy to navigate. But the community was great, man. I loved the little live stream tent we had.
Yeah.
It's just cool, dude. I can't wait till the next one.
Now, have you started working on anything for VCon 2026?
Come on, dude. No. I haven't even seen the word VCon in a couple of months.
I was just trying to catch you.
Trying to get me. But
I'm just messing with you.
I'm already PR trained, man. So no alpha. If y'all are waiting for alpha, go ahead and get out of here.
That's not how I roll. Do you have any? Soggy says, and guys, couple more minutes with Mikey. Throw in your questions if you have them. It doesn't have to be VeeFriends or design related. Do you have some prototypes or first editions that never made the cut that you've held on to?
Dude, I wish. Freaking Rip sends me pictures of everything. I haven't gotten nothing. But I live through Rip's like text message thread and I see what he sends me. But yeah, sure. There are a lot of samples that I'm sure are up in New York or something that never came out. Something that came in, color was off, whatever. I didn't like how something looked. Yeah, it happens. It's part of the sampling process. I think starting now with this new like promotion, I'll start getting samples at some point just so I can like physically see what I'm doing and be able to like better critique it. But dude, I'll tell you what, the other day, actually, I got a sample from one of our manufacturers, which was freaking sick. First time I've ever seen this happen. I got a 3D rendering of something that I made. And it was the coolest thing. Like I was able to look at it on my computer and just like spin it around, see under it, see the logos, like see all the different cool things, but like not have to have it physically in my hand. That was pretty cool. But I think at some point I'll start getting some samples. But I do not have any prototypes here. I wish I did because I would show you, but I don't. Did you
Hi,
design the
Anthony.
Jolly Jacko?
Did you
Anthony, it's a cool
did,
dude.
did you design the Jolly Jacko mascot outfit? Which character is your favorite?
Oof.
A twofer.
I did not design the Jolly Jacko mascot outfit. My favorite character is Adaptable Alien or YOLO Yak. Those are my two. I got a YOLO Yak Series 1 card right here that I'm staring at. And I need some Adaptable Alien stuff. I got super stickers and whatever, but I want more. I love the Adaptable Alien. I would love to hear your favorite character. What's yours?
Mine?
Do you
I'm
have
a
one?
revolving door, depending on the. I have like, if I have to answer one, I'll go Gary B.
Okay.
But I'm a big on pea salad. I like bold as fuck bat, Harpic.
I hate the bold as fuck bat.
You do? Why?
Yeah, just from a design perspective, I don't like working with the moon. I think it's like really annoying, like
Got it.
having to include a character with the moon. I mean, no shot to the character, but I just don't love bold bat. Do you have any like emotional attachment to a character, like for any reason? Because like I love Adaptable Alien for a reason. Like, do you have a reason behind why you like Gary B or whatever?
Gary, I have more of an emotional attachment to pea salad because we have a family of 5 and there's 5 peas.
Oh, cool. That was like the original character. May loves that character. That was like the meme character I befriends for a long time. Like we always play pea salad.
Well, the one question I want to ask Gary or Andy next time I talk to him, Rips didn't know this, and Rips knows a lot, is why the Series 1 pea salad had 6 peas, and then they went down to 5 for Series 2.
I have no idea.
And no one knows why.
I have no idea. I came in right when Series 2 was getting done. Like I completely, somebody must have ate one. I don't know what happened. Because I right now in my head, I can't even imagine. I see Series 2 everything. So Series 1.
Right.
I forget what some of these Series 1 characters look like. And then I have to like use them and I'm like, golly, these characters are crazy drawings, man.
Gary ate one of the peas, or Gary fired one after it made a 3-pointer.
This firing. Dude, that instance, I can't believe that was almost 3 years ago. And it feels like so long ago. I don't know. I can't explain it. Time is flying, dude.
It is. All right. While you're here, in a few minutes, something that we do on the VeeFam network, where the tagline here is where education meets entertainment. We have something called VeeFam After Dark, where people, have a cocktail, and we often play some games, or the voting game. And do you know the voting game?
I don't, but I'm down for anything, dude.
So some of the questions the way it works is you get a card and you have to decide who most fits the bill of that card, who's the best answer, out of who's ever playing. For this one, I'm going to go gentle. I'm not going to do anything explicit or something that's going to put you on the hot seat.
Okay.
So I have a very, very PG card here, but I want you to think about the VeeFriends team and who best suits this. And so like, I'm not going to ask you who drinks whiskey in their coffee.
Are we only doing one? Are we doing like multiple cards?
I'm just going to give you one for now.
Okay.
So I'm not going to ask you like who drinks whiskey in their coffee at work, who has most recently said a nude. I won't ask you that. I'm going to ask you.
I can't even answer those questions. I have no idea.
Who gives the best life advice? Who on the team gives you the best life advice?
On the VeeFriends team, I don't know. Tyler Schmidt has always, even though he's not like as much in my life as he once was, I think whenever I do see him, it's always like, it's very much like reminding me like how like where I came from and what it took to get to where I am and whatever. Like he's very, very I don't know, very like a good friend. I don't know. I can't really describe it. On the V Friends team, I don't know, man. I'm very, very close, like with Corso and Rips. I think me and Corso have gotten really deep on like an emotional level. And we'll get like deep onto like, I don't know, like relationships and like life and stuff like that, like work, just things that we go through. I don't really get life advice from anyone from work. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't think of one right now, but I think me and Corso have gotten like really emotional deeply. So that'd probably be my answer.
I love that.
Rips gave me some life life advice recently, randomly. But yeah, it wasn't anything crazy.
Rips is an old soul, an old wise soul.
He is, dude. I mean, so am I. I'm 26, but I swear to God, like I think I'm like 40 sometimes. Like I don't know. I'm very like old fashioned. I'm always thinking like 20 years ahead. Like I'm like, screw my 20s. Like I'm just locking in right now. I'm more focused on what's gonna happen when I'm 45. I'm such I'm such an old soul, man. It's
Well, I'm
weird.
looking at these plants behind you, and they're phenomenal. And I'm like, I
Thank
don't
you.
know any dudes in their mid-20s with plants that look that great. And I'm not even a big
Dude.
plant guy. I just know a nice, healthy plant when I see it.
Thank you. I actually just trimmed them earlier. But dude, like, I don't know, man. I'm about to get deep here. Recently I've been just like, I don't know if existential is the correct word. I've just been very, very big on like we really are on Earth. I just the thought of that like really, really fascinates me. So I've been for the last like probably like 6 months or so, I've been getting into a lot of plants. So these are just two of them, way off. These are just two of them. But I've got several, like all over my apartment. I bought one today. I'm always like just really getting into plants, trying to like touch dirt, like be more connected with the earth.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I've been like just on this like weird kick where I'm like, holy crap, like we really are in space. Like we're in space, we're on a planet.
Yeah.
We have one life. Like, I guess it fuels me in a way, but it has to do with why I have plants. Like I want part of the earth in my apartment. So yeah, kind of a weird answer, but yeah.
No, it's your truth, and I love that. We have a lot of that in our household as well.
A lot of plants.
Well, we've killed a lot of them. I don't have any responsibility over the plants.
They're hard, man. They're hard to take care of. I'm nursing one right now because one of them died on me. The lady at this store told me to put the wrong soil and dried out my plant. So I'm nursing him to a new life as we speak. I just re-soiled him earlier in between work and doing this. But yeah, I've just been like really into it. It's a little hobby of mine right now besides designing and stuff.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. You're in Atlanta, about 6-ish hours away from the city of Charleston, South Carolina, which is becoming the new hub for a lot of VeeFriends. If there's a Charleston VeeFriends IRL event, are you going to take the ride?
Yeah, of course. You said it's about how many hours? 6 hours?
Yeah, it's like 6-hour drive.
Oh, heck yeah. I
was
was actually
25-minute flight.
I was just in. I don't know what part of South Carolina I was in, but I was there this past weekend. I drove up to see some family, but yeah, I would totally do it, dude. Our tech team is in South Carolina, I believe.
Yeah.
I know one of our coworkers just moved down to South Carolina, so it's becoming a little hub, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I wish it would come to Atlanta, but
2025.
I might have to go to New York. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to make more of an effort to go up to New York. I really want to go up there like as often. I really want to stream. Like that's really an ambition of mine. I really, really want to stream. I love being in front of it sounds so weird. I feel like people always give a different answer, but I personally love being around like a camera. I love being like in like film, I guess, or like live streaming. And I don't know. I love everyone that we work with. So It's just fun. So I want to go up there and live stream more. So maybe one day you guys will see me on some more live streams. I have no idea, but I'd like to be.
I'm sure we'd love to have you. And I loved having you tonight. I really appreciate you coming on
Of
doing
course,
this.
dude.
This is the first VeeFam minisode, VeeFam session minisode. I don't know if I'm
Heck
gonna
yeah.
stick with that name, but really so humbled to have you on.
Oh, dude. I
You are.
appreciate it, man.
I love the Mikey arc. Quiet, and now you're out and about, wanting
Yeah.
to get in front of the camera more.
Yeah. I not even just the camera. I'm just trying to be more involved. I'm trying to be like, dude, honestly, the fact that I can't share anything, it sucks. Like, obviously, I do understand like having to keep things in secret and like for a surprise, but like I would love to like show you guys like, hey, this is what I'm working on. It would ruin the surprise, but I want people. I early on, I really, really wanted to like show people what I was working on and be like, hey, do you like this? And then, or like, what would you change about this? I probably would never do that, but sort of how my mind works. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to get out there more, man. Just trying to be a little more involved in the community, be more in touch with people. I want people to get to know me more. I don't want people just to think that I'm just a designer.
Yeah.
Like I've got a whole like humorous side to me. I've got a whole different side of my life that I don't show. So I'm trying to be a little better about that, but we're getting there.
I love it. Well, I just pinned it up. Thank you, Vanilla. At Mikey Kaloka on X. Hit him up. So, as you can tell, such a kind, nice, down to earth dude.
Thank you, dude.
We'll definitely see you soon.
Thank you, man.
Are you are you on the market, or are you in a relationship? Because I'm making my rounds for the dating game.
I'm in a relationship, man.
Okay.
I am taken. I'm happily taken.
All right.
But thank you. So you're doing a little dating show, huh?
That's that. Yeah. We the event that kicked off this whole network was a dating game.
Really?
Yeah, like 3 contestants and one, 3 women, and then one guy that's asking the questions behind the virtual curtain. And then they picked, they would listen in and pick the contestant that answered the questions the best. So we did a few rounds of that. It was a huge hit. One of my favorite streams of all time.
What happened to it?
Well, there's a very minimal amount of single people that will keep on showing up to do the same dating show. So I am digging in. I'm doing some groundwork to make sure I have a nice field for the next one. So I'm hoping to do it in the next couple months. Hopefully around.
I guess that's a good thing. I mean, people not being single. Day. The dating world is tough, man. The dating world is very, very tough.
Oh, I can never
dating
now.
apps nowadays. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I can't.
Never.
I got very lucky. But just like my age bracket, they're cooked, man. Like the dating scene is just, it's toxic. I don't know. These dating apps, this instant gratification. I don't know. It works for people. I was raised in a different traditional sense. So like I believe in like meeting someone traditional, like, hey, let me meet you at the grocery store. Let me meet you out, whatever. Like meeting someone over an app has just always been so crazy to me, but it's a concept that works.
So, yeah. I mean, it's like the only way, not the only way, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not even going to throw a percentage out there, but I saw something where it's like virtually almost everybody.
Well, yeah. I mean, people are so judgmental. I think that's the only thing that I don't like about it is like you're judging someone like based on images of them. I know there's like a bio of the person if you decide to scroll that far, but most people just look at the first picture and they're like, oh, nah. And they keep going. It's like, dude, you don't even know like this person. Like, I don't know. It's just like to me, I look at it as like a very like judgmental system, but I don't know. What do you think is so bad about the dating scene these days?
I'm not in it, so I don't know if it'd be bad. I just don't. It's like there's so much on socials, and there's so much that you could like
Yeah.
judge. I mean, I guess you could do a lot of weeding out, but like there's a lot of I don't know. And
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I was talking to these girls, and they were talking about this group in Charleston, and it's got like 40,000 people in it. And the group is, are we dating the same guy? And
What?
essentially what it is, like if I'm like, let's say we were going to meet on a date, like we met
Yeah.
on a dating app and we're going to meet. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd go to this group and I'd be like, I'd put a picture of you. I'd be like, hey,
Oh, I
I'm
think I've
meeting
heard
this
about this.
guy. His name's Mikey. Does anyone know him?
And
And
then
then
like
people
they'll
be like, "Oh,
comment and
yeah,
be like,
like, I met
yeah,
Mike, he's a great guy." Or it could be like, "Yeah, like, everything was good. We dated for a couple months, everything was good until, like, date number 7 when he did this or said this." And then someone else is like, "Yeah, that happened to me too. Yeah, don't he stole money from me." And it's like, "Whoa."
that system, like to me, I guess when you look at it on paper, like, yeah, you're just getting like reviews of the person, but everyone like acts different with everyone else. Like my relationship with X person would be different with Y person. It doesn't mean you can judge me off of my time with X person.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. I would change based on who I'm with. Like you adapt. Um, so I have heard about that. That's a kind of a crazy dude. People are coming out with things that I didn't even think would exist.
I
Like
know.
it's
Well, to go back to bring this full circle to
yeah,
the dating game, my
yeah,
thesis is that if I was single and looking, I like we have a whole group of people right here where you could weed out like if you're into this community, if you're into Gary or V friends, like you think a certain way, right? Like you're
yeah,
probably ambitious, you're probably entrepreneurial,
yeah,
you're probably a good person or at least want to be better
yeah,
and like look up to these like positive traits or characters with positive traits. And
yeah,
like that's a good place to start. And like that's weeding out a lot of things that you probably wouldn't want to be dating. So I'm like, that
yeah,
what a great crop to choose from. That's where I
yeah.
was coming from.
I mean, I think it honestly, and what Michelle said is also very true. Like there are
Yeah,
some pretty crazy men out there, so it is definitely helpful.
totally.
I mean, there's pros and cons to everything, man. But man, I don't even know where I was gonna go with this. The dating scene is just what did you just bring up a second ago?
I was talking about if I was
Oh,
single, I'd probably start looking the VFam first.
well, yeah, and that goes with like any community, like depending on what you follow on social. I mean, obviously, our community is like the best community, but with any other community out there, you can, with who you follow, is probably the people that are surrounding. So if you follow like some crazy influencer, like the people around them are probably going to be the same way. So I have seen like relationships built through this like Vayner world, like this V Friends world. I think somebody got married.
Yeah,
Didn't somebody get married or engaged?
at VCon 1,
It's wild.
they actually came on a show where I was
Oh, really?
I was yeah,
You just get everybody.
I was on a love theme for a little bit. I did like a
Hey,
newlyweds
that's
thing.
fine. That's fine, man. World needs more of it.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to play with ideas. Um,
Dude,
yeah.
dude, honestly, whatever sticks, man. Especially right now, you're like in a bit of like a volatile place, just trying to like get back on the horse. Dude, whatever makes you laugh, whatever makes you smile, just do it.
No, but dating game, like if I could just podcast and host a dating game,
That'd be
and
fun.
that's all I
It'd be
did, like I'd be
hilarious.
super happy.
Dude, that answers your question. What are we doing? Forget this V Friends podcast. We're done. From the first and last guest. We're changing this from VFam sessions to whatever the heck, Mr. Messer dating show.
Maybe hey,
If it
maybe
makes
I'll
you
do
happy,
that.
man. I think it's honestly become really popular. I don't know if you've been seeing this, but there's these clips where they'll line up like 9, 10 women, and then they'll bring in a guy, and the girls will have a balloon they'll pop. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, they'll bring in a guy, and the guy won't even speak yet. He hasn't even said hi. But these girls, they're holding a balloon, and if they're not interested, they'll pop the balloon, and that's it. They're done. Yeah, see with the balloons, yeah. So there's some clips of like guys that come in, haven't even said a word, and all these balloons just pop, 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 they all pop. And the guy's like, "What the hell? Like, well, what happened?" It's this mindset nowadays. It like you don't even give somebody a chance.
Wow.
Yeah, but those clips are pretty funny. I mean, they get pretty wild because some of the girls say some pretty weird stuff, and then the guy will say something weird back, or the guy will have like a certain way of speaking and the girl won't like it, and then they'll get upset with each other. Like it's a pretty like funny. Yeah, they do ask when they pop. Like they'll go to each girl and they'll be like, "Oh, why did you pop your balloon?" And she'll be like, "Oh, I just didn't like his teeth." It's like, wow. It's
So
like,
just very
really?
surface level,
Very
super
surface level. Some girls will be like, "Oh, I didn't like the fact that you had like face tattoos." Like that's fair. I guess if you're not into tattoos, that's totally fair. But like some girl was like, "I just don't like your teeth." It's like, damn, this man can get
sorry.
braces. Like, yeah, we can. What about his teeth is crazy. But it's a very like crazy. But I was saying that because nowadays dating shows are becoming so big. Like they're they're becoming a thing.
Man, I didn't
Wait,
I didn't know we would
what did
end up
Vanilla
there.
Mark just do? Dude, I'm down to talk about anything, man.
What did
Recently I've been
Vanilla
on
do?
this like Earth space kick. Um, but I can rant about anything. Man.
Vanilla gave out a community sub gift and subscribed to the VeeFam network. Thank you,
Wow.
Vanilla. Let's go.
Nice, man.
Thanks for the subs. I'm
Vanilla.
terrible at checking Twitch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, maybe we need to do like a love segment every now
Dude,
and then.
let's do it. I would love to see like I would love to get some like funny clips, man. Just like really see some people like just not bash each other, but I really want to see like firsthand a girl just straight out judge a guy, like for no reason, just like judge him. Like I want to hear people.
We want
I really
that.
just want to see this. Yeah, I don't know.
We
It's just
like that
like
content.
yeah, like reality TV recently. I'm not even into reality TV like that, but nowadays it's becoming so huge that I'm like forced to see it. And dude, it's funny. Have you seen oh my god, what's the show that just happened like recently? Oh my god.
A lot of
I
people
can't
talk
even.
about Love is Blind.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the
Is
one.
that it? That's the
Yeah,
only
where
one I
you're
know.
yeah, where you're talking behind a wall.
I've never
Like,
even seen it. I just know it's
dude,
hot.
it is. But like the concept, it doesn't work. Like you're going in, you got a guy and a girl in two separate rooms, and they have a month or like 2 weeks to get to know each other by voice. They can't see each other. They have to get to know each other by voice. And they have
Wow.
2 weeks to propose and get married. Because the show will pay for your wedding and your honeymoon and all that if you abide by the experiment. But like, dude, to get married in 2 weeks? I don't know how you feel about that, but it's a big jump.
Huge. I mean, but some cultures that like arranged marriages, like that's a thing in some cultures. So like
Yeah,
stuff like that exists. It's just foreign to us.
it is. But the
I
show, it's hilarious though, because when these people when these people like they'll get engaged, and then like they'll dress up, they'll get all like nice, whatever, and then they'll go into this hallway where they drop the walls and they see each other for the first time. And yo, there are some funny reactions, man. Some people are like, "Oh shoot, this this is what I accepted to get married to," and then it's just the cameras zoom in, it's all awkward. Yeah, 10 days in the pods, 2 weeks with each other in person. It's within a month you're getting married. Like it's such a fast. You're meeting parents. It's such a fast process. But the show is so funny, dude.
went on this thing called Birthright. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a
What's birthright?
Birthright is so my mother was born Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, like if you are born to a Jewish mother, like you're technically Jewish too, even though I didn't. I grew up Christian. So if once you're 21 or maybe 18 and over, or 18 to 30, they have this thing where these rich people in Israel fund this thing called birthright, where if you are Jewish living in America, you can go on an all expenses trip to Israel. And
Oh
what they
snap.
do, the whole idea is to have people come back to Israel to live there. So what they do
Oh.
is you're talking 20 to or 18 to 25-year-olds, right?
Mhm.
And they kind of group you even closer to that. So like I went when I was like 20, 21. So everyone was 20, 21. So you get 40 people and they do it 20 guys, 20 girls. You're on you travel the whole country, 10 days. You're fed, you're put up, and we
Damn.
just go through the country on a bus and like we have all these like spiritual experiences, but then it's like party time at night, and it's like
What?
it it is like a lot of that stuff happened. Like they want and if you find your person and want to get married, they'll
Yeah.
pay for it if you come back to Israel. So it's very like strategically done
Yeah,
to
it's like
like
trying to get you
invite
back.
you to fall in, to have feelings on the trip. And
Is
you can imagine young 20s in seeing some beautiful sights and
yeah.
partying, not
Yeah.
having to drive anywhere or pay for anything, like
Is
stuff went down.
Israel, I don't know a lot about geography. Is living in Israel like, is it a downgrade, so to speak, from America?
Uh, they're in many parts, yes.
Okay.
But it's just very like the Middle East is very unsettling. We had armed guards with us the whole time just because of all
Okay.
the turmoil
My
there.
gosh.
And like Syria, like we overlook the Syrian border, and like there's like they had their AKs ready to go, and like it's been a war zone. So like I wouldn't recommend moving there.
Yeah.
Um, but like a lot of people do live there, and it's beautiful. And
So how did you and I mean I know I'm sure you're trying to boot me out of here, but how did you and how did you and your wife meet?
uh, it's full circle on an app.
Oh,
The
are you
first one,
serious?
yeah.
I just dogged this app, and you're sitting here just
No,
smiling the
no.
whole
Well, no,
time.
this is very different era. This is 2011 when it was
Okay.
like not totally uh not totally like out there, but like most people weren't doing it then. I was just in a place, I was in grad school and working all day. So I
Mhm.
was like, I can't meet any girls like except for a bar, which is like, all right,
Yeah.
you know, I've been there, done that, and I felt like I wasn't going to meet my wife at a bar. So
Yeah.
a guy, he's like, just get on this app. So I did, and talked to some girls, but like I didn't really meet anyone. And my wife Chelsea was the first person I ever met like in person, and
Yeah.
it just worked out. Um,
Is it not weird? Like, was it weird for you guys going from like immediate match to like meeting in person? Like, because when you meet in person, it's like you have the pressure of like, we are here to date.
yeah, it was just like we kind of just hit it off, and we had a nice. Oh, so here's what happened. I There was pressure, and I didn't know. I had a lot of like weird feelings about it. So now I remember
Mhm.
what happened. I met for a coffee date, and I told you I was in grad school, and I had class at like 5 o'clock. So I was
Mhm.
like, let's meet at 3:30. I'm gonna meet her for coffee at 3:30. So and
Tight window.
I had an out. I had an out. Like if it was terrible, I had an out.
It's crazy, but I respect it.
So did that. We had a good coffee date, and then we planned a date. I think this was a Tuesday. Planned something for Friday, and then we were talking on the phone. We didn't want to wait till Friday, so we went out Thursday night,
Mm.
and
Young love.
that's when we like drank and all that good stuff. And
Yeah.
then Friday,
Yeah. Did you end up going to your 5 p.m. class?
I did.
Okay. Responsible student, guys. Responsible student.
I wasn't. I didn't become a responsible student until grad school.
What did you go to school for?
I went. I did my undergrad in marketing and communications, and um, I worked in the city. I thought I wanted to be like a publicist, and I had like movie internships.
Mhm.
I worked like, remember the Twilight movies?
Yeah.
Like I worked on those. Then I
Oh
hated it.
shoot.
I just
Really?
it this is like so superficial. Yeah, I didn't like it
Oh.
at all. So then I started subbing and I went back to school. I like that. So I went back to grad school to get my master's in education.
Mhm.
And I just left that career.
You just left teaching?
Yeah.
So what are you officially doing now?
I'm an aspiring dating game host.
Hell yeah. I love that. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Dude, take the VeeFriends trading card game logo off this thing. I will
I
do
don't
your
know why
branding
it's
for
here.
free. I will brand your
This is
show for
Ron's.
free.
This is Ron's background.
Dude, I cannot I hope you do something with dating, man. It seems like it's a passion for you. So
It's such a big industry. Um,
it
I'm
is, and you'll get some good laughs, man.
I'm
You'll get some
I'm
really good
doing so
laughs.
many things, Mikey. Like I could talk forever about like all the things I'm doing or trying. 10 watching the Twitch and Barkney. I love it. The Barkney stream is happening.
What's
They're doing a
Barkney?
Discord watch party.
Oh shoot. All right. So how many are in the Discord watch party?
I guess 10.
Okay. Big crowd. Mikey designed holiday yard sign. What holiday yard sign?
Um, my wife. Do you know Chelsea? Did you meet her?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
met
yeah.
Chelsea. We for the season we started a holiday. I was like, because there's yard signs all around, but everyone decorates their yard for Christmas, Halloween, but Christmas even more so. And I
Yeah.
was like, why aren't there holiday yard signs? So we made a little company. We just like jump started it, like putting like someone on the nice list lives here, like stuff like that for
Oh, cool.
parents to buy for their kids.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah, we
cool.
just literally started it. We'll see if we make any profit this year. But like I have so many things now that I'm like learning and I'm out there in the field and doing it, like
Yeah.
so many things to improve next year.
I love it, dude. I don't know. You have to even till this day, I still want to try things. Like even though I'm in a career, I still want to try things. I really want to expand my design tools, I guess, so to speak. I would love to get into like motion design. Like I just want to be like a Swiss Army knife. Like whatever you need, like I can make it. So like 3D design, motion design, like it's funny. The second I got promoted, the first thing I said was, "What's next? Like what can I do next? What can I learn next?" Um, so I don't know. I'm in the same boat as you, man. I'm just trying stuff. Um, I love finances. Like that's a whole other world of mine that I
Oh,
love.
really?
I love finances. Yeah. I
What
really
about
want
it?
to get into just everything about it. I mean, this is kind of where my old soul part comes in. Is I love to financially coach people. Right now, it's a lot of people that are like very close to me or like friends or whatever. But I think people are just really scared about money, and it's not that scary if you just get a grasp of it in a couple of
Yeah.
hours. It's very easy. Um, I can
Are you
understand how it can be a little bit scary, but yeah.
are you like do you have like a Dave Ramsey perspective? Like,
Eh, kinda. I like Dave Ramsey. There are a couple things I don't agree with. I don't like how he like makes it seem how you just can't enjoy your life at all until your debt is paid off. Um, I
yeah,
do like his methods of like snowball versus avalanche. Like, don't BS, pay off your debt, stop buying things you can't afford. Like all that, I agree with. Um, I really really hone in on the part of like when you get paid, what you do with your money is
mhm,
extremely crucial because not all that money is yours. A lot of that money you have to save, you have to invest. Like you have to take
right.
a chunk of what you make and like really set yourself up for your future. So yeah, man, that's like a whole other side of me that I'm trying to trying to tap into. I'm obviously super busy with work, so I can't like let it interfere with my main job. But during the weekends, I've been branding a little bit, financially coaching, trying to
Oh,
get myself
really?
out there a little bit. Yeah, just trying to
That's
pick
awesome.
up clients on it. Yeah, just something that I'm really passionate about. I don't want to like consider myself like boxed in to like only design. I don't see myself leaving design, but I just love talking about like money and like trying to convince people that it's not that scary. It's very easy.
You know what a cool content idea would be
Talk to
is
me.
if you were designing something and you talk about like a financial concept over you designing something cool,
Yeah,
and then at the end of the video, like you just pan out and it's like this cool thing that you made with
that
like
would be sweet.
whatever the lesson was.
The only idea that I've had so far, I haven't had like too much time to think about it. I really just financially coach like people that are close to me right now. I'm not like making money on it. Um, but the idea that I did have is like if I do start working with people, I'm not just going to give you like some spreadsheet, like some Excel spread, some boring ass spreadsheet. Like I would design you like something that you could put on your fridge that shows you like this is your pie chart, this is your budget, this is what you save on, this is what you invest. Like just like a people are very visually pleased.
Mm.
So that was like the only idea. It wasn't a content idea, but it was more like a product. Like how can I set myself apart from like anyone else doing this? I was even looking. I was going to get my certification in financial coaching, so I was going to work on that starting like in January, just so I'm like officially certified to even tell someone how to save their money. Just in case any legal stuff comes my way, I can handle that. But yeah, man, just trying to stay busy, dude.
That's awesome, man. I had no idea. Thank you for sharing that. Which V friend do you think is the most fiscally responsible? Who would be
You
like
said
your
what
person,
responsible?
like fiscally, like financially responsible?
Uh, dude, I think everything goes back to two things. The YOLO yak. I know YOLO like isn't as in as it once was, but like the concept of you only live once, like anything in the V Friends universe, you put it into action because you only live one time. So like that's my thought with that. And then adaptability is like there are going to be months where you're broke and there's going to be months where you're thriving and there's going to be months where the market is down, but you still just have to keep going. You have to adapt. Like whatever comes your way, you have to understand how to tackle it. But yeah, dude, finances is one thing. I'm like a nerd when it comes to health. I love health. Um, just like tracking sleep, things that you eat, nutrition. Like, I don't know, man. I can sit here and yap about all these damn things that I'm into, but that's pretty much it, man.
Man, you're a well-rounded guy.
Thank you, dude.
I was thinking of kind of bland too, Black Label.
I'm sure there are so many better characters that I could have named. I'm like on the hot seat right now, so I can't think of any other one. Generous gerbil. I know there comes a point in people's financial freedom where being generous and giving back is very important. So like that's a whole other side to it, but accountable and is a good one. But yeah, dude, I like to think I'm a little versatile. I'm trying to dabble into a lot of things.
The financial coaching is so huge though, because it's just not taught. Like so
It's
many
not.
practical things are not taught. Like no one, my parents are terrible with money. Like no one taught me.
And
No
people
one
are so like
asked what
afraid
you
to
do.
talk about it. Like I don't get it. I mean, I guess I do get it because everyone was raised with the mindset of like, you don't talk about it. You don't tell people how much you get paid. And that I
Right.
understand. But like there's a whole other realm of it where like, hey, I can at least tell you like a budget plan, like a 50-30-20 or a 70-20-10, like just give you a budget and then tell you like, hey, invest in this index fund or invest in here. Like I can give you a general synopsis on what I think is the best practice. I don't have to tell you exactly how much I make. But yeah, people are just very scared about money. And it's a generational thing because I got lucky. My parents taught me about money when I was a kid. My mom got me a credit card when I was 18. And then by the time I was 15, my parents didn't pay for anything else. Once I got my first ever job, my mom was like, hey, that's it. Everything is on you. You got to pay for it. So I was taught money. at an earlier age, but I'm seeing a lot of people, like friends of mine that are 25, 26, don't even know what a credit card is. So I'm trying to like put people on, like, hey, just start simple steps, just open a credit card, very easy. And then it's just because obviously people are not open to just jumping in, like, all right, you're gonna get a credit card, you're gonna invest, you're gonna save. Like, you gotta spoon feed some people.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to like open up the idea to more people because people are too scared to talk about it, man. It's so stupid. People are scared to open their damn bank accounts, which is like a crazy thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, do you listen to Alex Hormozy at all?
He's more sales. I don't listen
Yeah.
to Alex Hormozy too much, but I do like his content. I've seen him around. He's pretty cool.
He's one of the things that I've adopted from him. Like, yeah, he's super smart, and
Yeah.
just I'm not there yet with a lot of his business stuff, but he's got just the way he breaks things down and concepts and thinks mathematically. I really
Yeah.
appreciate. But one of the things he said, like you need to check up on your money. He's like, I open my bank account every day, and
Same every morning when I wake up.
so I've been trying to do that too.
Yeah, dude.
And
It
it's like
builds
you just
it
have
builds
a
that habit.
better, yeah, you have a better understanding of what's happening.
Yeah. Because people, dude, I have like 4 or 5 different finance apps that like all track different things, but it gives me a good like overview of what I got going on. And if you don't look at your money daily and something comes out, like people with subscriptions nowadays, like we have apps like Rocket Money that are like advertising to cancel your subscriptions because we're forgetting that we're doing all these free trials and it's causing people to lose money. And that extra money that you're spending on a Netflix membership that you don't even watch, you can be investing that, compound that for 30 years.
Yeah.
You're going to be in a good spot wherever you're at. So it's a domino effect, man. But I love Hormozy. There's a guy that I really, really love. His name is Ramit Sethi or Sethi. I'm not sure to pronounce his last name, but
Yeah, I've seen him.
Everything he says, I agree with. I love him. My favorite financial app, there's an app called Copilot. Copilot like shows me everything, how much money I have, how much money I have invested. That's where I budget. And it's so like UI on that app is so nice. So I use Copilot for that. And then obviously like Discover is my bank. I like Discover. It's got a good interest rate, but that's just my bank. But Copilot is such a good finance app, man. If anyone's bad with their money, just sit for a couple of hours using Copilot. And I promise you, like, it's so nice looking that you'll want to get good with your money. But yeah.
So I just want to make sure we're getting our facts right here. Right now, if someone's listening to you and they're like, oh, I really need to get my stuff together. Like, are you in a position where you're like taking are you scheduling meetings to talk to people and coach them out?
Yeah, I could. I know there is a certification point to where if I ever tell you like, hey, you have to like, if you want to make your money, you should invest in here. Like if I ever give like financial advice, I should get certified. I could give like a general like recommendation, like, hey, I think S&P 500 is a good place to invest. But yeah, I think I'm open to taking clients at whatever point. I've met with people like on free consultations or whatever. But I'm like getting into like the rhythm of like, getting comfortable with it. Like it's how I started in design. I was very scared at first. Just like I am with this. I'm not fully comfortable with it yet, but I know that what I'm speaking is what I know. I just have to get to the point where I can like fully tell you like, hell yeah, send everyone my way. I'm not mentally there yet. So I'm like slowly building, but when you have your dating show, I'll have my financial coaching business on the side.
One of the check boxes once people get together will be to meet with you to make sure they're aligned on how they
should
on their financial goals and morals.
They should. Money and relationships is another mountain that is not talked about enough.
Yep.
Very, very scary topic, but it's very easily navigatable, if that's a word.
Mikey is stating facts.
Hey man,
I am so happy. Like we really went all over.
Yeah, dude, I love VeeFriends to death. Love VeeFriends. But man, I could talk about everything else, man. We could sit here and talk about soil for the next like 30 minutes. Like I just how when you can walk barefoot in soil and how it like recharges your body because we have a magnetic connection to the earth. Like we could talk about that for an hour. We could talk about money. Like my mind is like rampant, dude.
Do you
Favorite fertilizer? I think there's a brand called Arla that I put in my plants. My finances would be better if you wouldn't design so much. Hey, that's a great point. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. Honestly, if you ever give me your budget, I'm gonna give you like an unlimited budget for VeeFriend stuff. You can spend whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't think it's not really symbiotic to promote your stuff in under the VeeFriends umbrella.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I want people to buy stuff. Like, honestly, this is one thing that I do love telling people is like, just because you're budgeting and just because you're strict and you're saving and you're investing, there is still a percentage for having fun. Like you have to be happy. You can't just save and spend all your money and live, check to check just to suffice yourself in your future. You got to enjoy now. So if that means, buying a few snowstorm packs or buying some ornaments, I don't know. It's up to you, but I don't know. I'm going to clip that from my bank. Look, I just want people to love what we're releasing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep making y'all spend money and keep getting stuff that just looks cool on your shelf. Yeah, I did see Anne Snow Globe. What the hell?
Anne makes a lot of wild stuff.
Yeah, Anne is like
Anne's a talent.
I'll tell you what, Anne's name comes up in some of our meetings. We really show a lot of love to Anne in the VeeFriend space. So keep doing what you're doing, Anne. Have you heard of Live Trends Designs? I have not heard of that.
Live Trends Designs.
I need some insight, my friend. And then I'll go so you can do your thing. I'm over here hogging up time. It's been 2 hours, dude.
Dude, this is I literally I didn't plan anything else. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna invite whoever up in a second.
Who else do you bring up?
Whoever wants to play the voting game.
Give me another one.
You want to play? All right.
Yeah, give me another
guys,
one.
I'm gonna throw the if anybody wants to come up, I'm gonna throw the link, the invite to the VeeFam chat. If you're not in the VeeFam chat, say add me to the VeeFam chat. And I'll give you another one. Where are we? Dude, I can't even call this a mini-sode anymore.
How late were you planning on staying on?
Oh, usually till 12.
Oh shoot. Okay, so you still got an hour. I didn't take up too much of your time.
No, man. You are a guest that can stay for as little or as long as you'd like.
I appreciate you, man.
I gotta find the right link now. I have the Gary YouTube video.
Oh, pulled up.
By the way, I noticed Andy was on the sideline in jeans. He balls. I wonder why he didn't that day.
I don't know why he didn't play that day. And then every time I'm about to go up to New York, he'll always tell me, "Hey, we got a hoop. And then he's always wearing jeans. So I don't know. I'm sure at some point I'll hoop with Andy. I'm not sure when that day will come, but they play really early though. Like they play like at 6 a.m.
Yeah. Well, that's the Tyler Schmidt origin story. Do you know Tyler's story?
Wait, was he hooping with Gary? Was that what it was?
Yeah, he got invited. He got invited to play in like the 6 a.m. games, and he was in New Jersey, so he would get up at like 4 and schlep, like because Gary's assistant at the time was inviting him, or Gary's assistant's roommate, I think, invited Tyler or something like that. So Tyler schlepped and played every day and just balled out, and he just worked his way in the ecosystem.
Wow.
And now
He's a
he's
G, man.
he's
He's a
in
G.
he's in that circle.
He's a cool dude, man. I always give him praise whenever I can. Every time that I see him, he always reminds me that I left. He's like, it's like you left Vayner at one point. Look at you now. I'm like, I know, man. I know.
See, I can't ask you who has lost their rent money up their nose.
No, you cannot ask me that.
Who is
What is it? What is this game? This voting game?
It's like you've heard of like Cards Against Humanity, right?
Yeah.
This is pretty much the same thing.
Same people. Okay. We need like a would you rather or something.
Would you rather's is good. I'll give you another PG one.
Okay, come
on. Like there's just an unbelievable amount of cards. See, there's some bad ones. There's some bad ones in here. I think this is a pile of bad ones.
Yeah, that's good. Let me not lose my job tonight.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
Are you down to join Barkney? Where is Barkney at? What is this, like on Discord or something?
Mikey, you down to join Barkney? Prez is in the building. Prez, like, AK Presidente. It's so Vanilla and Carney started a new community server.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who has shown up to Thanksgiving dinner high? I won't ask you that either. Who is still skeptical of global warming? Whose favorite day of the week is Monday? That's a nice like
Gary.
Gary. Friendly question. All right, how about this one? Here's one. Here's a good one. Who would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Who would last the longest? Oh my gosh.
Who is like built for the trenches of outdoors, like no technology?
Do we even have someone like that? Bro, it's New York. I don't think anyone has like any reserves in New York. Like,
yeah,
you got rent and that's it. Oh man, I don't know. Who would win? Zombie apocalypse. Shoot, man. I was thinking this would be a little bit easier. It is a good one. I don't think anyone in New York.
What about like May?
May, I don't know. Would May survive? You think May would survive a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know May super well, but I know she's like uber talented and smart.
Con man might. Con man might. Have you had him on here?
No. We had some dates and things happen. He's still, I don't know. I haven't tried to bump him in a while.
I'm sure he's busy, but he's a cool dude. I think you'd enjoy having him on here.
Yeah. No, we've jammed a couple times about it. We just sometimes it takes a while to get to the finish line.
Yeah. I someone said Courtney too. Dude, Courtney is super cool. Me and Courtney worked at 1:37 p.m. together, which is crazy. I've known her for years.
She's super nice. I just met her briefly at VCon, only that one time.
What was your favorite thing about VCon this past year?
It's very, very cliche answer. It's a very trendy answer, but just seeing everyone in the community. Like Gary was spot on when he was like, third year camp, like you're just gonna be dying to see everyone. So like just at the little events, you know, I threw an event on the first day, and it was just seeing everyone walk in for the first time, because that was like kicked off the whole weekend. It was just surreal, so fun. And then just, you know, hanging out at the different booths and, you know, doing little night sessions or dinners. It was seeing everybody. Like aren't you guys
doing something this year? Like the community?
There's a few events, I think. I don't know what's official and what's not. The Texas guys, Ben and Whiskey, they're doing something in March.
Okay.
They did last year. And then there's other rumblings of things. I
Okay.
don't know if anything is set in stone outside of the Texas thing, but I'm seriously, it's on my big time wish list to plan something in Charleston for this year.
That'd be dope.
Or for
Hey, man,
2025, I mean.
I'd go.
Yeah.
I'd go. It's close by, 6 hours or a 30-minute plane ride. I'd do it.
You could have a half of the team. You could have a sleepover.
Hell yeah, and we could do a dating show.
IRL.
Yeah, dude. I don't know why you're scared. Let's go. Come on.
Live from the beach.
I'm excited. I know you're gonna have a dude. Your face lights up when you talk about dating shows, so it's meant to happen, dude.
The best. One of my favorite job ever was a camp counselor. So the camp I went to, we would Thursday. It was a week camp, but it would be like repetitious all summer. But I went there as a kid, and I went all the way to like director. I was there for like 10 years. Mm-hmm. And Thursday night there would be a dance, which is like kids hooked up. Like that's what everyone, like kids went to the camp, $1,000 a week just for like the dance night to hook up. But before the dance, while the DJ was getting set up, we would have a dating show, and it was the funniest. It was the best. It was just so fun. So
how old were you when this happened?
How old was I? Well, I first went as like a 12, 13-year-old, and then I was in the, in my college years, I would do it.
Okay, so they had this dating show.
So yeah, it was, tweens, high school, and then like you're in college as the counselor or whatever. But it was just so fun, and I had to relive that now in my 30s virtually.
Dude, I think it's crazy that they were doing dating shows for like tweens. But dude, we gotta find. I just realized the sticky note behind you is a single DM me. So we gotta make this happen, man.
I literally wore that for content over my Fearless hat. I just
I love it.
Yeah, and Corso is gonna come on too, because he's still single.
He is.
I'm gonna remind him.
Trying to help him, man. He's so locked in with work. He's told me a million times. He's like, I'm just focused on work. I'm just trying to do my thing. But he's gonna get him a girl one day, man.
Well, I'm gonna make sure he has a great group to choose
from. Pick from. Yeah.
I
think whoever gets with him is gonna be a lucky girl, man. He's a good-hearted individual. So hopefully he gets one day. I just know right now he's like so locked in on work. We all are, but he's locked in on work.
Yeah, there's something in the water over there with you guys.
Dude, it's a lot going on. I know with VCon taking a little hiatus for a year. I don't know how long, honestly. Just like Andy said it, just focus on building the brand for the next year. So we're just like really locked in.
It makes sense.
It's exciting, man. It's exciting. Even just seeing like the winter stuff, like how that's getting not perceived, but like how that's being received. Just going into the next year, like I know this next year is going to be huge, man. And like we're building a freaking arsenal, man. Cartoons, products, like live commerce, like there's like VeeFriends is really turning into like a tank, man.
I'm very aware, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, but I'll let you do your thing, man. I'm already been here for 2 hours, bro.
Dude, this has been so fun.
It has been. I know it's cliche, but I appreciate you inviting me on here, even being the first. Like I appreciate that. And just you've always been good conversation and just a good dude. So I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, and I can't wait to jam up soon. And I will be tapping in to you when we do the dating show, because I want you in the audience, and
Hell yeah.
maybe just a guest for a round, just to ask some questions. I know you're off the market, but just as like a co-host.
I would love to, dude. I would love to. Anything that will make me laugh, I'll be there. I love to just laugh my ass off. So I'm
It
down.
was
Just let me
it
know
was
when I'm there.
it was very funny.
All right, dude.
All
Yeah,
right,
let me
thanks,
know.
Mikey.
I'm there. All right, my guy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right,
Be safe. I'll see you, man.
later. Oh, that was so fun. Oh, and it's just a revolving door of leggies.
Hey there. Can you hear me?
And your hair looks darker.
It changes by the week. It's not.
Really?
Yeah.
It
usually a
looks
last minute
very
thing.
nice. It looks very nice.
I wore my Mikey hoodie.
For Mikey, yeah, that's the Mike design. I call that a mini-sode, and here we are. 2 hours later. I
2
love
hours
it.
later. Oh, it always goes.
So so nice to see you.
I'm trying to think the last time we saw each other. Was it?
I don't
VeeFam?
know.
Have
VeeCon?
you done After Dark since VeeCon?
Yeah. Oh, After Dark? I don't know. Probably not.
Because I watched you, but I don't think I was on. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, because
Black Label.
after VeeCon, school is in session, and I think I cut it short, and then I stopped being consistent with doing every Thursday. Yeah, maybe not.
And I haven't seen you since
maybe
VeeCon.
once, but I don't know.
It's crazy.
People from Barkneys, now is the time to pop live. Help Rob make his first After Dark full of faces. Yeah, if I'm to be honest, I'm not totally sure how the watch party. You can't be in both places at once, right? You can't be on here and in the watch party.
I don't know. Can you?
But I love that there's parties going on. I love that there's watch parties. You're crushing it with streams. You heard that you're a topic at the table.
It's like
At the
it was a little
table.
long on Tuesday, maybe. I paid for it.
How late were you up?
I think my time 3. So
3 your time, so 6 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah. What happens when you hang out with the young kids, you know, the 20-year-olds?
Wow, what were you doing?
We were chatting, and
Just chatting.
Just like you did just with Mikey. Like it goes so fast when you talk to somebody and you just hang out. And like I talked with Austin, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and it just goes by so quick. We talked like be friends and life and like relationships and all kinds of stuff. And it just
That's amazing.
9 hours later.
Totally. The time does go.
It was fun though.
Yeah, thank you, Carney. So if you're brand new, I would love to play the voting game. It does not work with 4 people or less. So if you want to come in, I dropped the link in the VeeFam chat. I can do it again. Let's get some people in here because I would love to pour a drink right now and play some freaking voting game.
Where's everyone? Dom, Michelle's
got an early morning, she said. I would love to see Mish's face though. Dom, I think Dom unfollowed me. I haven't seen Dom in
What did you do? No, he was
Dom.
super excited when he saw it. But he's an early riser. He's usually on VDads in the morning.
Yeah, but he's also yeah, you're right.
And so that's like
especially for a West Coaster.
5:30 our time, which is his time too. Yeah, I can't.
What's new in your world?
Not much. Making content, finally getting my stuff together for Saturday. Are you in the 12-13 hour stream?
No. I'm not. I am going for a few weeks. I'm going really hard at a business that we started called the Holiday Yard Company.
I saw those.
And yeah, Saturday's a big, like, a lot of local vendor events and things. So I'm going to be in full salesman mode.
I like that though. I like that you're just diving into something new. Like sometimes you just have to try things out and see what happens.
Totally. And I've been having fun with the content.
You guys do mostly local, or do you guys also ship places?
No, it's all local because they're like huge wooden signs. Like it would be amazing if we could come up with something that is shippable, but she's literally like hand painting, and we're like cutting wood.
That's kind of shipping is always when I did the snow globes, I'm like, how am I going to ship these? It's like to find like the right boxes, and it's one thing to make stuff, and it's another like, how do I get this to people? It's a whole nother level. What's happening in the chat?
I don't know. I gotta check my Twitter. Glitter Queen, thank you. 40 bits. C-Riv, thank you for the follow. Black Label, thank you for subscribing. Vanilla gave out the sub, thank you. H-Town resubscribed, thank you. Keith, Soggy, thank you. Hi, Anthony. Vanilla and Glitter with the follow. Thank you, guys. So what we're trying to make happen is play a little voting game. Got to be on screen.
It's the best. That's how we all like get to know each other. It gets a little wild sometimes.
Totally. I
got my wine ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some too, Anne.
Yeah, I'm almost out.
I'm gonna take a 1 minute. I'm gonna take a 90-second trip to the kitchen, and I will be right back, guys.
I'll entertain the folks.
I'm gonna repost it.
I'll promote it while you get your wine.
What?
I'll promote it while you get your wine.
Please. Voting game happening now. Come up and join. All right. We'll be right back.
Awesome. Take an overview from session. My first guest. I'm just kidding. Anybody who's in the Barkney stream, come over here to Twitch. We come on stream. We ask each other very interesting questions, and then we vote somebody. It's super fun. That's how we also got like super close to each other. That's how we became family. So if you want to be part of the family, you got to be on here. As much as I love the Barkney channel, when we're on Twitch, we got to all be together on Twitch. So get your butts over here. Don't make Anne mad. What's everybody doing tonight? The link is in the VeeFam chat on X. If you're not part of the VeeFam chat on X, let me know and we can send you the link. And yeah. Johnny wants to come up. H-Town, come up here. I haven't seen your face in forever. Don't be shy, people. What else is new? Not much. It's Thursday. Anything happening tomorrow on a Friday? Don't think so. Man, opening minis is in the... I'm making more jewelry for tomorrow. No, Saturday. What day is today? Thursday. No, not minis. No, not. I did not cheat, Soggy. I just, there was no rules. If there's no rules, I make my own rules. And if there's rules, I still make my own rules. I'm back.
All right. Is Soggy coming up?
Soggy doesn't come up anymore. No, people are coming.
I thought he was gonna. There it is. H-Town. Hi, Anthony.
Yo, what's up?
Let's go.
So,
We're looking for
can you guys actually hear me this time?
we're looking for 1 to
We can.
4 more people. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, you already have a tweet. Okay, I'm gonna get my wine now. You guys entertain the people.
If there's any females in the watch party, we'd love some more females.
Ladies.
How you doing, Anthony?
I'm doing great, man. Good to see you. How you doing?
I'm good.
The holiday season is kicked into gear.
Yeah,
All
I see
kinds
that
of fun
tree.
stuff going on with the kids. Life is good. Work is good. Oh, we put these lights up today, me and my son. Tree not decorated fully yet, but we got tons of lights on it.
I love that.
Oh, and the book's coming soon. Yes, I'm excited.
When's the official date?
February 5th. Go to hyanthony.com/book.
Let's go. We need to have a big book stream.
Yes, definitely. I'm excited. It's unofficially, it's not quite official yet, but I think that's the date.
Airbrushing, so
I think that'll be the drop date. What's up, H-Town?
All right, guys, I'm getting the cards ready.
Hey, do you guys hear that fan in the background or no?
No, they're not cheering loud enough.
We'll let you know. We're not shy. How have you met Mikey before in any of your
I met
endeavors?
Mikey at what was that coffee shop where they did that rap, the Jolly Jacko rap. You remember that little the cup wrap? Oh, what the hell is it? Hey, I met him in New York.
Gregory's?
What's that?
Gregory's?
Yeah, Gregory's Coffee.
Yeah.
There was one near the Penn Station, and they were doing a Meet Jolly Jacko Day or something. I want to say roughly a year ago. And Jolly Jacko, it was when they first broke out the mascot. So he was there that day at the coffee shop. So we hung out for a while. I want to say that was about a year ago. Like maybe it was last Halloween. So that was fun. You guys really rapped. That was good stuff.
Yeah, no, he's good peeps.
He's a good dude.
He
He's like shy, but not shy. You know what I mean? Like that was his whole rap back then. He's like, yeah, I don't really want people to know all the stuff I'm doing, but but when you talk to him, he's great.
Absolutely, and he had honestly such a cool story about his come up.
Ann, how you been? Good to see you.
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the party started.
I happen to have this on today, just coincidentally. My hangout option.
We got all right.
Nice. Let's see. What are you building, H-Town?
There she is.
So excited.
This is fun.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you, Jaya?
Good. How is everyone?
Awesome. First time up on the VeeFam Network stage, especially for After Dark.
Yes.
I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming up.
Let me put my loyal hat on for everybody.
Let's go.
How is everybody? I just came in from Barkney's the live show, the viewing party.
So you guys are just watching. They streamed this, and you guys are just chatting in there.
Yeah. Well,
or you can talk to each other.
It's basically like Cowabunga is in there working, and Vanilla Bark is working. So there's people working and doing other stuff, and just joining in together and watching and listening to you guys. So
Very
Cool.
so they're just bringing more viewers to your stream.
I love that. It's such a cool initiative. Something's weird with my Discord. Like I've tried to join so many times, and it keeps on. When I click their invite link, it brings me to a different server. Like that's not theirs. So I got to figure that out. Maybe I have to update my Discord app. But I love what they're doing. All right, so Jaya, I think everyone else has played this game, but have you, Anthony?
I feel like maybe.
Okay, it's super simple. I'm gonna read something. I'm gonna read a question, and you have to answer. You have to answer it with someone's name that's on this stream, but you can't answer your own name.
So any of the five of us minus ourselves.
Correct.
Got it.
You also, my other recommendations are you shouldn't overthink it, and just don't be afraid to answer the first thing that comes to your mind. All right, here we go.
Do we just shout it out or wait for you to call on us?
We'll go around. So we'll go around. So Ann will start first. Okay. Who has shown up to Thanksgiving dinner high?
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me?
We're gonna start with Ann.
We hear you.
We
Jay.
can hear you. Can you hear us?
Did you hear the card?
Yep.
I'm between two people. It was either way H-Town or Rob. Both are just, you know.
Jay did not.
H-Town
like
is
that
not
card.
looking, and that's my. It was definitely H-Town. I'm voting H-Town.
Wish.
100%.
Wait, I see Ann with a pen. Do we need to write this down?
No.
Yes, there will be a test at the end.
Everybody wins. Oh, there's Dom.
Dom,
Dom,
get up
follow
here.
me back.
The link is in the VeeFam chat.
On X.
Thank you for saying X and not Twitter.
All right. So I think we lost Jaya. So Anthony, it's on you. Who has shown up to Thanksgiving dinner high?
I'm going to say Rob.
Okay. H-Town. Jay is back.
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing this on my phone and I can't really navigate.
That's funny.
I feel like Jay likes to have fun, so probably Jay.
Jay got high and logged off. All right. Jaya, who has shown up to Thanksgiving dinner high?
Wait, what?
That's the question.
That's the question.
What's the question?
Who out of all of us, the five of us, some people might join, hint, hint, but who has shown up to Thanksgiving high out of all of us? Ann, Anthony, Rob, or H-Town? You can't vote for yourself.
Anthony, Rob. I don't know Rob too much. Oh, that's you, right, Rob?
Yes.
So, no, guys, I'm not high right now.
Did you eat brownies before this?
Let's see. I think. Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony, because it's in his name.
That's right. I always
All right.
tell people, hi, Anthony, not hi, Anthony. But hey, whatever works.
Dom.
Hi, Anthony. You have to change all your spelling on every single
You just imagine all the
handle.
work.
All right, so we're all over the map there.
Yeah, everybody got one but me.
We have a four-way tie. Chat, you have to answer now. You have to break the tie.
Carney, I love it. It's great.
Who, Johnny Carney? You can't vote for yourself. That's amazing. We need chat. We need you to weigh in. Who's going to win this round? Who has showed up to Thanksgiving dinner high? H-Town. Dom votes H-Town. Dom, will you get up?
Another one for
Get
Rob.
up here. I'm one of my favorite things about anything I do is when people come up and play this game for the first time.
Yeah.
So right now it's between
First
H-Town and
time,
Rob.
for sure.
And do you remember Anne, were you here when Soul played?
Yes.
Bless her heart. She just had no idea what was happening and just crushed. Okay. We're going with H-Town. Rob got a vote after. I'm gonna go with the first vote. Oh, Vanilla voted you, Anne.
Excuse me, that was not part of the answers. It was a 4-way tie.
I did show up many years ago, totally stoned. But this is going to H-Town.
No, it was
All
between
right.
you and H-Town. You both have 2.
Well, he
But-
got.
but-
Should we go the first chat vote?
Got it.
I mean, that was. We're not
Anybody
usually gonna
else?
have a 4-way tie. Here we go. Who pees in the pool every time? Who pees
I
in
love
the
that
pool
every time.
I love how it's every time, just not like
I
who
know.
pees.
Yeah,
It's
it's there,
very
you got it.
specific.
All right.
I mean, the pool might be warm. It might
All right, Anthony, we're going to start with you this time because we started with Ann last time.
I'm going to say Jaya for sure.
Yeah.
I just threw in the for sure because I
Yes.
love the reaction.
Dom is here too.
Guys,
Gotta
this
make
is
it
my
all
friend
better.
Dom.
Hi, Dom.
What's up, people?
What's up,
He's
Dom?
a VeeFriends OG.
How you guys doing?
What's up, Dom?
Dom, I don't know if you saw, but they were talking about OGs in the VeeFriends 555 space, and I commented and I said, please invite my friend Dom to any event, special event, because he's an OG. Did you see that?
I did, but
Okay,
I
just wanna
don't know
make
that
sure
I
you
want
saw
to
that.
be. I don't know that I want to be a part of that. I've heard the OG is making waves again.
I just want to make sure you get your invitation. All right, so Jaya pees in the pool every time. Dom, who do you think pees in the pool every time? Oh no, sorry, H-Town. We're on H-Town.
I'm gonna go Dom.
Dom. Jaya
I'm gonna go with Anne.
and it took Jaya 2 cards to turn her hat around. I freaking love it. She knows that. Dom.
I'm gonna go with Rob.
I'm gonna go with Dom. And
I was thinking of Jaya, but then Dom showed up and like he has a pool. I know he just uses it daily. It's definitely Dom.
Dom goes outside to go.
It creates the pH balance that you need.
Dom takes the round.
Yes,
Are you keeping track, Ann?
I am.
Okay.
Rob, you do know that's the second time I've won that card
I know.
since you started this.
We just know by now. You don't even deny it.
I mean the new people don't understand, but I know you and Rob knew already the answer. That yes, it's 100% true.
At first, it wasn't, but then the first card went through it. Actually,
I could even say it out loud because my kids know it too.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
I do not. I am peeing in the pool weirds me out. I don't do it. I cannot do it.
You just put me on that. Yeah.
Michelle Urso, you've been commenting a lot. For someone that has to get up at 4 a.m,
I know.
you've been commenting a lot. We should be here.
So 4 Central Time. She still has 5.5 hours, right?
It's much easier to set your phone down and just talk
No, it's 3.
than to chat. All right, here we go. Who has left the most comments on porn videos? Sorry, guys. It's not me talking. It's the cards. I'm just reading it. I'm just reading what the card says.
He did not
what it
pick them out at all up front, you know.
That's what it says. All right. Don't shoot the messenger. We're starting with H-Town this time.
I'm not. I think I'm gonna have to pick Dom again.
Dom is already regretting coming up.
It's you have to be a special kind of person to be a commenter. That's so funny. All right, Dom has vote. Jaya,
H-Town.
I
H-Town.
know. Is
Final
he
answer.
holding that creepy hand?
Dom boy.
I was gonna go with Hi Anthony. I don't know why, but
It's the people you least suspect. That's actually where the Hi Anthony moniker came from my porn.
Oh,
comments. I'm totally kidding.
clearly,
I was gonna go. I'm going with Hi Anthony just because he's a wordsmith and he likes to articulate things and he's a writer, so it just makes sense. I'm going with Hi Anthony. Final answer.
We're going with Rob first. Just like he's gonna leave probably nice messages there of like, you can do better. I believe in you. You know. But now I'm like, Hi Anthony just wrote a book, so he's probably like, I need to do research. I need to talk to people. You know. So I'm going with Anthony too.
This is a category I'm very excited to be a part of. All the books.
Strictly research.
What is not answered?
Anthony hasn't.
Anthony.
Can I answer now? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with Ann Bag because it's the people you least suspect who are porn commenters.
And Bag, the porn commenter.
They'd be like, "Oh, we didn't." Her neighbors will be interviewed by the TV. They're like, "We didn't think she ever."
Well, I'm sure they gamify it, and Ann wants that gold badge, that gold star for commenter. All
Listen,
right.
they're ripped packed. You know, in the video.
Who? All right. Who won that? I lost track. There was a lot of
Hi Anthony.
Hi,
Yeah, I
took
think I won that one easily.
Hi,
somehow.
Anthony.
By a landslide, yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to go to my private browser and start erasing right now.
All right, chat. We're gonna need your help every now and then. If you don't know, every now and then there's a blank on these cards, and we need the chat to fill it in. So we're gonna look at the first three answers from the chat, and we're gonna decide which one is the best to fill in the blank. So here we go. Who could argue for hours about blank? So chat, we need you to fill in 3 potential words or phrases here to complete our card. Who could argue for hours about blank? On the dating show on the hub. Can you imagine if I just onboarded VeeFriends that way, just recruiting on Pornhub?
Come on,
So
you're thinking
ambitious.
about it now.
So ambitious. All right, we need you guys to comment. Who could argue for hours about blank? We need some choices here. Who could? I'll think of some.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
If you're in a watch party, are you able to comment? Or no?
How do I
You are able to comment. Okay. So if you're in a watch party, we have market research. Who could argue for hours about market research? Who could argue for hours about 2 more choices?
So ChatGPT says, which starter Pokemon is the best? Which is the greatest film of all times? If pineapple belongs on pizza. Top flavor of ice cream.
Who could argue for hours about Pokemon, ice cream, and what was the other one?
Your best starter Pokemon, best film of all times. We lost Dom.
There he is.
If pineapple belongs on pizza. Cowabunga says crypto.
Crypto. Market research. Carney took market research off the table. That was another comment. All right, I guess we're gonna have to go with crypto. Who could argue for hours about crypto? Jaya, it's on you first. Who could argue for hours about crypto? I would put this in the PG category.
Okay. I would say about crypto. I would say Dom.
Okay.
Dom,
Dom, it's on you.
I was gonna say Jaya, so perfect.
Nice.
Although I do like Vanilla Bark's newest suggestion of Elf and Home Alone as the Christmas movie. That's good.
Oh goodness, I could argue about that. I just learned this today. Are there any Home Alone maxis in here?
Not a maxi, but it's the best movie.
Okay.
I think you're qualified for yourself.
I learned a nerdy Home Alone thing today, which I'll share in a minute. But I want to answer this first. Who? You said Jaya. I'm gonna say. I'll go hi Anthony again. Crypto argument. I don't know. I'll go Anthony. Final answer. The Ann bag.
I think it's Rob. Like you've been big into like Web3 and stuff. Like you would be a crypto guy.
Tony.
I'm going to go with Dom because he looks like he has the crypto lifestyle.
Crypto lifestyle. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, H-Town.
Probably agree. I'd probably have to go Dom. Like the lifestyle comment. Yeah.
Can you enlighten me on that, Anthony?
You got the chill swag thing going on. So, if you have enough Ethereum in the bank, you can relax.
I wish, man.
What's the price of Ethereum right now?
Or 4,000. Or
Yeah.
buy a bunch of VeeFriends
Nice.
NFTs. Hang on, I'll look it up right now. Ethereum price. 3,900 right now.
Okay,
Oh,
last
wow.
like something.
Let's see.
Hey, John, what did you say?
I think you said me.
I picked Dom.
So Dom took that, I think.
Yep.
All right.
You get half an ETH for that, Dom.
Yes.
Who is it really? Is anybody like super into crypto in here?
Not me.
I missed that. What?
Anybody actually super into crypto in here?
I would love to be. I need to be more into crypto, but my focus is all over the place. But right now,
Yeah.
I'm on Ethereum because I have a few Ethereum. So
I've learned I'm a really bad trader.
Because I was a tech journalist, I learned a lot about crypto. Like 10 years ago, I used to hang out with this guy who was high all the time, telling me how Bitcoin was going to be the next gold, like in 2012, 2011. We'd watch these crazy YouTube videos. And anyway, recently, I kind of lost touch with him. He and I were getting divorced around the same time. So when Bitcoin was on this recent tear, I reached out to ask him. He bought zero. I mean, this guy was practically preaching on the street corners. Anyway, but I learned a lot about it because I with my tech journalism background, but I have to say, what got me to buy a Bitcoin in 2017, I think it was at 3,000. So it went to 20,000 and it crashed. But the one person who I knew who knew the most about finance was shit talking it so bad that made me buy it.
There you
It
go.
was like to me, it was like that. This has to be something because they kept saying how much it was nothing, and so I did. That's what made me buy a Bitcoin.
That's great. Did you hold?
I still have it. Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Nice. Yeah, I'm with you, Cowbunga. I bought so many garbage NFTs.
I was really into Ethereum, and I bought a bunch. I think I bought a couple of them when it was at like, I don't know, 700 or maybe it was 1,700, some high number, and then it crashed. So when it was 125, I bought 10, but then I spent them all on VeeFriend's NFTs. so there you go.
Well,
But I didn't feel bad spending them because I got them cheap. You know what I mean? But
Right.
but at the time when we minted, Ethereum was at 4,400, I think. So it was pretty high.
Yeah. I got mine at like 42 or something crazy like that. And
That's good.
I spent a bunch on NFTs because I initially got into NFTs because I was going through a divorce, and then I was looking up ways to see how I can make money. And then I thought, okay, let me get into the stock market and look up YouTube. And then I found Gary once again, and Gary said to get NFTs, and then that got me into NFTs. And then I bought some. I didn't, stupid me, didn't click the buy button, but I did end up buying some Ethereum and stuff, and bought some other NFTs, not VeeFriends at the time. Got myself a World of Women, which I still have, and a whole bunch more stuff. But yeah, that's my story on how I got into getting my Ethereum and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and Mary Mods, if you guys invested in Mary Mods, there's a refund that's happening until Jan 15th. I don't know if you guys had followed up on Tom Bailou's Impact Theory. Lisa had done Mary Mods, Christmas Mary Mods, so they're doing a refund from that. And
oh really?
yeah.
I still have an impact theory from years ago.
Oh, they refunded the Impact Theory. If you had the legendary tokens, the
I
legendary.
think I just had a basic one, I think, or like maybe the second tier.
Okay.
To be honest, I haven't even opened my wallet in so long. I have no idea.
You should look now. It might be doing better than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm beating ourselves up on Soul. We were deep into Soul, like when everyone was fudding it. When Soul was like $50-$60. Like terrible. All right. Who is a member of the My High Club?
So Rob, where is Soul now? Just curious. I haven't paid attention.
Soul's at like 220,
Okay,
250.
got it.
Who is a member of the Mile High Club?
Whose turn is it?
Jay gets to start, I think. Does everyone know what the Mile High Club is? Because if you don't, Anne will explain it right now.
I don't think so.
You gotta put her on the big screen
Wait,
first, though.
how do I get up this? Yeah. So I'm up.
We all know, right?
I think we all do. I like
Wait,
the
what is the Mile High Club?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Oh, Jay.
So
Okay, Anne,
Jay,
do you
I'm
want to
gonna-
explain?
Denver, you would know.
sure. So, Jaya, if you would go on an airplane and you travel a lot and you met a nice gentleman or a lady, whatever you prefer, and you have a really good time together.
Oh shit.
Most likely in the bathroom, but it doesn't have to be in the bathroom.
True.
You have sex on an airplane.
Could be
in
the
air.
pilot. Could be the pilot, you know.
So who out of this group, Jaya, would do such a thing?
Who out of this group would do such a thing? Anne. I'm going to go with Anne.
That was way too quick, Jay.
That's what you get for explaining it.
Beta rolls in and says, or the flight attendant.
Or the flight attendant.
True.
She explained it so fast to me, and
This card came up a couple times. Soggy.
Soggy thinks she's playing coy.
Are you organizing your card? Are your Series 2 cards?
oh, I'm going through my list of cores that I still need,
Amazing.
and I have a whole bunch from all the different streams that I haven't gone through. So I'm double checking, sleeving, and putting them on, what are these called? The top loaders. So I'm doing that while I'm on stream with you all.
Dami.
I think it's Rob, because I heard that's how twins are made.
All right. I'm going to go with
It's the elevation.
Yep.
I know I've been voting for him a lot, but I have to go with Hi Anthony here. He's just
I
got the
that
riz.
reason.
He's got the riz.
I also think it's Hi Anthony. He travels a lot. There's no way, like, you know.
Mathematically, it makes the most sense.
Each
It's
time I get on the
just-
plane, the odds increase.
Well, there's a reason he travels that much, you know?
I have dated a flight attendant.
He
Really?
definitely did.
We met on an airplane.
What airline?
How did you meet on an airplane?
She was the flight attendant. We started talking.
You see what I mean?
What's
That-
that? She worked
Do you
for
see what I
Delta.
mean? My intuition is correct.
Right. Well, we didn't have sex on the plane though.
Well, but-
Not the first date.
to go from stranger to getting her number
That's right.
and dating, that's work. That's
She liked fruity beer, so
What?
every time we went out, she had to drink fruit flavored beer. That was her thing. So
which
She-
airline?
she gave me good tips about airlines. He pressed the help button. He needed to go. That's funny, Soggy.
What airline was it?
Delta.
Or so
Look at
classier.
Joseph's comment. Right after.
Wait.
Joseph.
It definitely wasn't your mom, for sure.
Sorry, Joseph.
Wow. Can you imagine? That would be the most meta V-friend story of all time.
Oh, that would not be good. Maybe we're related. Who knows?
Can you imagine? He's like talking to
Oh my god.
him like, yeah,
I
I've
have
been
to use
dating
my
this guy.
phone.
I've been seeing this guy. He's so nice. And she brings you to dinner, and there's Joseph, the public music. Like, hey, you're Hi Anthony.
Mom, I met this guy on stream. I've seen him before.
And now friends really become family.
I know you from the internet.
Wait, because we're talking about it, and it's kind of funny.
Whole new level.
I was at a bar one night, and it was me and my buddy. We went to a movie. So somehow we wound up closing the bar. It's near where I live. It's an Irish bartender. So there's this pretty brunette talking to the bartender. So I accidentally left something behind at the bar. So my friend leaves, come back. Anyway, long story short, I strike up a conversation with this woman who was sitting at the bar. She worked for JetBlue. So technically I've dated 2 flight attendants.
You
I
just
did it.
keep trying.
What's that?
You just keep trying, man.
But neither one of them had anything happened in a plane.
Where are we with this round?
Anyway, I'll take the
We
prize.
had 4 answers. JS started first. So Anthony,
I
who's
vote
your
aye,
answer?
Anthony.
And you can't vote yourself.
I'm going to vote for H-Town. Because he seems like, he's got a little swag going on there. So
It seems like
H-Town, what's your answer?
Soggy, I have not.
I'm going with aye, Anthony. For all the same reasons we talked about.
Yeah.
For those reasons.
You're taking that round.
All right, Anthony took the round. Here we go. He's really creating a nice pile. And
What do I get if I win?
you get respect.
Chea's leftover Series 2 cards that don't.
Yeah, so far, you have the Mile High Club and the porn videos. Like,
What's the second one?
there's the porn video comments.
Oh.
Like, there's a little bit of a theme going on here.
The Josh and Jay show probably have a nice inventory.
They probably
Spirit is going bankrupt.
I have nothing to do with it.
All right. Here we go. Next one. Oh, we've had this one before.
Soggy has a question for Hi Anthony.
Please rank Delta's, JetBlue's, Southwest Spirit in terms of flight attendant.
JetBlue for sure. In fact, I fly JetBlue most often. I vote with my feet. I like JetBlue.
Hey Rob, didn't you have some sort of Home Alone fact to tell us?
Oh, yes. Well, unless you're really deep in Home Alone culture like I am, you probably won't care. But I think it's cool. In Home Alone 1, when Kevin goes to visit the Santa, who's like a second run Santa, there's an elf, a girl that's an elf that he talks to first. That girl is the flight attendant or like the gate agent in Home Alone 2. Same girl. That's the fact.
That's crazy.
Huh.
She's probably been in. Those are probably the only 2 movies she's ever been in. But if you love Home Alone
so
like
not
I
the same
do,
character, but the same actress.
same actress.
Right.
Yeah. Did I say character? What does Kevin's father do?
I don't know.
One of the great all-time questions.
Huh.
We actually watched that movie today. It's so good. It's just timeless.
It really is. Wait, do people know what Kevin's father does? Is that an answer we know the answer to? Is that a
No.
question? No. Okay.
No, it's just a joke because they have this huge
He's not around.
ass house, and they're like, "What are
Huge.
they?" Then they fly to Paris and everything. It was like, "What do they do?"
Got it.
They probably
All
work
right.
in crypto.
What are you drinking there, Ann? A little Prosecco?
It's
Just wine.
Oh, just a little white.
Or
It's
my
her-
husband
it's
calls
her,
it
her
stream
stream
juice.
juice. Yeah.
Ooh, stream juice. By the way, thank you for empathy.
Empathy white.
Thank you for
No.
being the note taker. Whose real names? Speaking of Anne, Anne's won this card before. Whose real name would make the best porn star name?
No, we need all the real names. Papa's Rockmaster.
Hi, Anthony's a good one. Just saying. Who I forgot where we are.
I kind of like Dom for a good porn star name.
Dom Rue?
No, I mean, it's a good the real name was a porn star name.
And let's start with you. I think we're
Hey, Sean, what is your full name if you are wanting to give that? Because H-Town Astro is definitely a porn name.
That's true.
But like H-Town Astro is definitely a porn star name.
I mean, you can think of
Like,
sequel names. H-Town goes to.
I feel like
goes to town, baby.
Right.
H-Town goes to town.
If I go by names that I see on screen, then it's definitely H-Town.
well, I'll take it.
All right, H-Town. Anthony, who are you going with?
I'm going with Dom. It's one syllable, easy for porn actresses to say.
Yeah, the domination. You're gonna get dominated in this film.
There you go.
Oh God.
Night, Michelle.
Good night, Michelle.
Good night, Michelle.
Good night.
Good
Miss
night,
you.
Michelle. I can't. How do we see the chat and the screen at the same time, guys? How do I set that up?
So
You and your
click
phone,
on
right?
comments. See where it says private chat on your right, the right part of your screen. It says private chat. Do you see that?
No.
I think she's on your phone. It's different.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Gotcha.
Be in the phone. You have to be in the StreamYard app, not just in Safari.
Oh, okay. I'm on
So
Safari.
that's why I dropped down and then came back on a little bit ago because I was on Safari, so I had to drop out and come on through the app, and then you can see the comments.
Okay, thanks. So I will.
He would say you just got dominated after the finish.
So glad I remembered my headphones.
H-Town, who's your answer?
I'll just go with the popular choice, going Dom.
All right, Dom, where are you going?
Second career for Dom? I don't know. What do you think?
No.
Side hustle?
I think I'm going to stick with my original answer from months ago with Ann Bag.
And bag.
Bag.
Just got bagged. All right, Jaya.
It is a catchy name.
I'm gonna go with H-Town. He's going to go to town. So yeah.
I'm going to go. I want to go high Anthony, but I can't. I feel like I've voted for him for too many things. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I love the Ann Bag name. I'm going with Ann.
We have a three-way
Even though
tie
all the
between-
Dom puns are crushing me right now.
We have a three-way tie between H-Town, me, and Dom. So we need to
Guys,
chat.
whose real name would make the best porn star name? Ann Bag, H-Town, or Dom? Combination. Let's go. Chat, we need.
I
we
miss
need to
this
break
so
it.
much.
We have 403 people in here. We have to break this tie.
Are there really 403 people? I was like, oh no.
I think you meant to say 4 or 3 people.
Oh no.
Start a poll. Can I start a poll?
Beta, just choose one. Oh no, he called himself Domination now.
Yeah, that's why I put him on solo.
I'll let my dog in.
The way in my head, the D and the DOM completely capitalized. All right, Dom
There's so
wins
many
it.
puns, but we have to keep it clean.
Dom wins it. Beta went with Dom. All right. Oh, Carney with the late vote, a little late.
Connie always votes for me. Stop it. You're disqualified.
We're going Dom on that one.
Too slow, Connie.
Domination. Mish would have loved that if she was here.
Oh my gosh, it would have.
Mish would be on board with that. All right, here we go. Moving on. Whose
Thank you, Beta.
last photo on their phone is a selfie? Whose last photo on their phone is a selfie? Who did we start with last time? Anne. Not so savvy living. Sneaking in here.
Savvy.
Get on stage, my love. Yeah,
Soggy.
She is in my phone with a little plane next to her name.
No way. We've been waiting all of our lives, and here he is.
Miller.
It's not a.
Let's
Cowboy hat.
go.
What's up, B?
What's going on,
Nope.
guys?
No,
Hi.
no, we know who gets all the votes from now on.
I thought, I'm so happy to see you. I thought you left VeeFriends.
I was watching the Packers game, so I could not come on earlier.
Did they win?
No, they lost. They lost to a field goal in the last 2 seconds, but it was good.
It was a good game. I was watching it too. That was a really good game.
They played very well against the Lions. So I mean, to go head to head with them, it was a good game. But the Lions are having a stellar year.
Michael, mommy gets you. Excuse me,
Yeah,
guys.
the Lions are doing work. All right. I'll just start. Whose last photo on their phone was a selfie? I'm gonna go with Jaya.
Marco, here. Just giving my dog a treat.
I'm changing. It's definitely of her dog then. Anne, what do you think?
She's giving
It's a
it
tough
deep
one.
thought. Deep thought.
I think it's Hi Anthony. He likes to make content and stuff, so he definitely took a picture of himself.
Mm.
I'm looking.
HiAnthony.com/book.
That's right, folks. Thank you for the promotion. Who's next?
What's up, Curry? Good to
You're
see you,
next.
bud.
It's funny. I was going to say Anne for exactly the same reason, because you're the content queen. So, but is it all videos or are there photos on there?
It's mostly videos.
Yeah,
Domination.
I was gonna ask if a selfie video counts. Then I wouldn't. Yeah, I would lean towards Anne if that counted. But just a legitimate selfie picture, I go with Hi Anthony.
All right, Jaya.
In front of a store or something.
I'm gonna go with Anne. And
B.
I'm gonna vote Jaya.
All right.
She likes pictures.
2 votes for Jaya, 2 votes for Anne. Is that what I?
Right now it's 2 for Hi Anthony, 2 for Jay, and 2 for me.
Oh, another 3-way.
Hey-oh.
Yeah. Whose last most recent picture is a selfie? Jaya, Anne, or Hi Anthony? Hi Anthony's crushing. Is this your debut on Voting Game? I think. Did we already talk about that?
I came in at the end of one and wound up, and then it got derailed on some long-winded conversation.
Got it.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
I feel like you've been in.
Yes. I dodged the voting part of the the program that night.
Got it.
Carrie, come up here.
By the way, Soggy won today's contest. He guessed that it was Mikey coming on, and I had to disqualify you because you guessed 3 people. I didn't clarify the rules. And what do you get the person that has everything? So I'm putting together a prize pack, Soggy, including these cool Beeple stickers that you can't get anywhere else except for Beeple Studios.
That's pretty cool.
Rob, did you give an update on what you've been doing since you quit teaching?
Not officially. It came up a little with Mikey. I'm doing a lot. I'm in 10 seconds. I'm bartending or beer tending. It's really just beer at a sushi place 4 minutes away, which is really good money. And I only have to work nights, which is nice. I'm doing the social media agency thing and started a podcast with that, helping connections. And Chelsea and I started a seasonal holiday yard sign company where we're making holiday yard signs for the season and selling them to people to put in their yards to bring their children joy during this holiday season.
I love that holiday, that the sign company. There was somebody who was making a boatload of money decorating people's yards like for the holidays, and she ran out of, like, she was booked up for months.
The porch pumpkin lady,
is that what it, yeah, maybe
for Halloween? Yeah, she made like $300,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's great.
She was just doing pumpkins on people's porches
Nice.
in like a 4-week period.
Yeah, good excellent idea.
That is great.
And well, it's a beautiful model because she gets paid on both ends because she charges to clean it up too.
Right.
Put it there and then to take it back.
Nice.
And then everyone gets pumpkin pie.
Exactly. All right. Who do we have a? Oh, hi, Anthony won that. Curry vote.
Did you vote for Anthony? Yep. Is it true, hi, Anthony?
No, actually, it's not
crushing tonight. Crushing.
Hang on. What? Let me see what the last picture. It's
Okay.
it's a neighborhood Christmas.
Let's go.
Neighborhood Christmas.
H-Town, we really need to talk. I'm exploding with ideas for 2025.
Oh, and then my daughter.
We need to finally do it. Nice swing. Good form.
Thank you.
Chat, we need you. Fill in the blank. Who has spent the most time blank? You can go anywhere you want. Jaya, the chat,
Organizing their
chat doesn't decide anything, Jaya. That is good. You're going to fill in the blank.
What was that?
Who has spent the most time blank? So
Sorting
thinking about what that blank could be.
Savvy, Curry, we need your help here.
I'm not following the chat because I didn't download the app.
No, it's all right. You don't need to.
Okay.
Savvy, if no one else, Savvy's going to come through with a blank filler.
What was the question again?
Who has spent the most time blank?
Where's that music coming from?
Vanilla said being Little Spoon.
Little game show music for the.
Oh, Carney says sorting VeeFriends cards. All right, we have 3 choices.
I think sorting VeeFriends cards. Yes, that should be the winner.
Sorting VeeFriends cards, being Little Spoon. Think about GV in his B-Day suit.
Savvy. Savvy, we're voting you for that one.
Yeah, that was. He was a little too quick on the turnaround.
You know.
No, I mean that's
the
person who.
Good night, Dom. Sorry about the whole porn name thing. I went too far.
You know, there was one night where we were opening a Series 1 box, and Gary couldn't come on because he was in his birthday suit. Does anyone remember that? Does anyone know?
And he was recently too. He was supposed to be on the last stream and he couldn't get on in time because he was in the shower. He literally wrote in the chat, "I'm naked."
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was when the Series 1 box, it was like,
To the moon stream?
where is it? It must have been a To the Moon stream, yeah. He had bought 2 spots. He couldn't come on. But he was rushing them to hurry up. Yeah, anyway. So there you go. So savvy, I guess that's why it's on your mind.
Amazing. I guess we'll do sorting VeeFriends cards. That's the only response I heard. I know who's gonna win this one.
I know, she's literally doing it right now.
Oh, I was talking about you.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
I don't do that much VeeFriend stuff.
Did you say that with a straight face?
Can't even. Okay.
As I hold up and sort the
I can't even fake it.
I started recently. I don't know if you started last time, Anne. Why don't you start this one? Who has spent the most time?
Well, I can't vote myself.
Can't vote yourself, and you can't vote Sagi because he's not playing.
You don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Gia's doing it right now, but she said she hasn't done it in a while. I think B. Miller. He has a bunch of cards. He's big into the gameplay. I would say it's B. Miller.
Definitely the most talented family in the TCG gameplay world. The Millers. Hi, Anthony.
I'm going to vote Jaya because I think she has more cards than we realize. Somebody's
you ever watch her on Fanatics or whatnot stream? She's winning every auction.
Right, exactly.
No. I stayed away. I've been off stream for a bit.
Well, they don't arrive sorted, I will say.
Right.
Who are you voting for, Jaya?
I'm gonna vote for H-Town Astro. Yeah.
I'm voting Ann. No question.
Yeah, I don't think it's close. I don't even know why we're still on this card.
At least, hesitate for a second, okay? At least pretend. I haven't bought that much lately.
I was once at my son's baseball game, right? And there was a stream on. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy. I was really watching the game. So then I think Ann bought something and he got a great card. So then 5 minutes later, I bought and I got an epic. No, it was a rare, very, very, very lucky black cat. And it was one pack. It was all because of Ann. And I was like,
you're welcome.
But that was at the height of my addiction.
I'm taking credit for that one.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you.
The height of your addiction.
My name is Hi Anthony, and I have a problem.
Yeah, but this is a support group here.
That's right.
Yeah. I do definitely have a VeeFriends problem. I'm definitely addicted.
I mean, I think all 6 of us in here are pretty.
I think everyone's been there,
including the chat. Yes, Abby, I'm looking at you.
Everyone's been there in their own way.
Yes.
Did we vote Anne for this yet? Is this done?
No,
Okay.
H-Tone, what's your vote?
You're muted, or you're not muted, but I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
He's pointing up.
He pointed here.
I did that.
What is
He pointed to Rob.
He pointed there.
Rem-
And
Remember
I'm not sorting cards right now. I actually started.
Remember the threesome card? Who do you want to be in a threesome with? And we had to point to the person.
Rob, are we wait for H-Town? Who do you vote for?
You.
Again, at least wait
Can
a
you hear
second,
me yet?
okay? Like
Now we hear
now
you.
we can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I vote in.
I took that one.
What's the status of the Hawks right now? Are you guys still? Is there still activity in the chat?
I mean, the chat is going pretty strong, and we actually had a little gathering this morning with a few people, and we're going to do a party in July at the National,
Oh, nice.
and we might do another gathering in February or March. We're trying to figure that out.
Nice. Who leads the calls, Laura?
Laura, laptop Laura. That's right.
Yeah.
But there are no Hawk calls scheduled for like
Right. I know you guys are done.
so.
Do you ever caw? You
I,
ever do the caw?
I mean, I'll hashtag caw, but
You don't caw. You're not a
I
caller.
don't really think I can channel my inner caw.
Rob, it's been a while. What's the update? Did you get Gary on your podcast yet?
I got pushed to Q1.
He guaranteed you it'd be after VCon.
Well, I mean, technically it is.
Technically, that is after me.
I've been,
But that's so great. Congrats.
That is cool.
yeah, like he's technically like he's booking a year out at least. But I'm definitely in the queue. It's just it'll get there. I'm hoping that I get more time by being like patient and not just being annoying. So
It's gonna be super specific. You're gonna get 37 minutes and 12
Yeah.
seconds. Like that's it.
whenever it happens, it happens. Unless, God forbid something happens, he's not going anywhere. And neither am I.
I can't wait to see what you come up with the ending of it with the micro macro. Like,
Yeah, I've had a document running for a long time for him. So we'll see. Who has gotten pulled over for going too slow on the freeway? This is the first time we've ever seen this card.
I think we had that one before.
That's a funny.
We have? It doesn't sound familiar.
I think I was first. Anthony, you go first.
I'm going to say B. You see, like
Really?
chill dude, so I can see him going slow.
No, I don't.
I don't.
All right,
No.
that's my final answer.
All right, let's go.
But
Zig when they
depends on
zag.
how big the truck is.
Jaya.
Oh, it's my turn to vote?
Mhm.
Voting for me. Who?
In this
You
case,
can't vote for yourself.
we're going to make
Yeah,
an
well,
exception. I think we should let her vote for herself because
Also,
You're
I drove
Kelly.
with you.
that's a telling
Yes.
statistic.
Oh, okay. So I would vote for Rob. I would say Rob.
Really?
Yes.
He's like shocked.
Savvy says we have had this question before.
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm not voting for this because you voted for me, but our conversation in New York and me being in New York for like the first time and actually driving in taxis and stuff, I'm gonna vote you, Anthony, because you can't get anywhere there, and you don't own a car. So I'm sure when you get the rental, you're like, "Oh my god, what am I doing?" So that's my justification for that. From our conversation at the Fly Fish Club,
That's right. I forget how to drive each time before.
I would not drive there. Just putting it out there. So those of you that do, you got courage.
It's not as bad as you think, but I understand the perception.
It isn't like every time we were like a Uber or something, I'm like, we're gonna die. We're going to die here. Like, it was awful.
The first time I came to New York, I was 18. I hadn't been here much, but anyway, my brother was driving, and I thought I was going to die. Like, I was like, oh my God. And he's an offensive driver, like really aggressive. So but you kind of have to be a little bit aggressive to drive in this town. So anyway, but now I'm used to it. I'm totally I shifted gears. But I understand why people are freaked out. I get why people think it's overwhelming.
Did H-Town go?
No, not yet. I think Jaya seems the type that would just be right here on the steering wheel and too paranoid to really step on it.
Yeah, I'm going Jaya too.
She would stop in the middle of the highway and be like, "I got a bid on this on whatnot."
I pull over.
Yeah, Jaya seems too sweet to speed.
Yeah.
Shut up, K. Coles. It's not me.
K. Coles was in here early and he's still rocking. Over
I'm
3 hours later.
Go by elimination. There's no way Rob is going slow. Like,
no, unless I'm high.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way H-Tone is going slow. B. Miller is not a slow driver. He might be relaxed, but he's like on the street. He's like, get out of the way, guys.
Yeah, he's got places to go.
I drove with Jaya. Jaya's a good driver.
Thanks, Ed.
If I had to pick one, it's probably Jaya. If you're
She's
a slow driver.
She's responsible. She sees the speed limit and she abides by it.
Is that true, Jaya?
Yes, it is.
So if it's 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, how fast will you go?
No, actually, I'm not. If I have to go 45, 50, I will go 45, 50.
All right, let's say you're on the highway and it's 55.
I go 70.
All right, that's good. That's about right.
You know, yeah. But in my last life, I probably was a truck driver because I love driving. So if you at any point, if you say, Jaya, let's drive from New York to Canada or New York to like wherever, I'd be like, let's go. I'm always let's go. And if ever anybody is coming into town, New York, Jersey, Philly, I'll pick up whoever needs to be picked up. Be friends. You got to ride with me.
Good to know.
Yep.
I will not be picking anybody up because I don't own a car.
Jaya was super sweet. She actually, my last day in New York before I left Comic-Con, we were on the phone talking, and I was just like walking around this town, and she's like, when are you leaving? And I'm like, then and then. She's like, I'm totally coming into town right now. Like, we're going to have lunch together. I'm going to drive you to the airport. So we had a really fun time together.
How fast did she drive?
Not that fast. That's what I'm talking. That's why I picked her. I was like, just like me. Like I
You're like, my flight is coming soon.
Is your last picture a selfie on your phone?
Who,
Jaya?
Yeah. Oh no, Anthony won that one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I think this is the first round I won then. If the round is done. I don't know.
In a landslide.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get a new batch of cards here that makes sense for us. Who will still be an asshole in 10 years does not apply to this group, so I won't even pull that card. I was hoping somebody played along. That's amazing. That's a clip. All right.
Savi's like all of the above. Excuse me? I'm on the top row.
Amazing. All right. Sorry. Should have sorted these before.
Wait, you guys will laugh at this. So when I first started collecting VeeFriends cards and I'm getting slabs, I had this, right? This is empty. And so I filled it like with cards. And I thought like this is all I was gonna get. Like this was like I thought this was gonna be big enough to contain all of the slabs I would ever have. Which I ran out
How many buckets do you have?
I only filled up
Little did you know.
I only filled up 2 buckets and then I moved to the bigger cardboard, whatever, but it's very funny.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
kept my Series 2 cards in like a CNC box. That didn't last long.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I have to
Who?
send all mine in the courtyard, so I have room in my office.
What was that? B, can you repeat what you just said? I didn't hear that.
I said I have to send all my cards to courtyard because I run out of room.
Oh,
How much does it cost?
It's free. They pay for shipping, actually. You just go online, and I think the max you can do at one time is 60. They all have to be slabbed, though.
Got it.
But
Then
then,
you gotta pay to get them back.
They mint them, and then it's under your account, so it's on the blockchain. And every time, like if you decide to sell it for the rest of the life of that card, you get 1% royalty if it keeps on selling.
wow. I got to look into that.
I told you about it at
If you're the first person to put it on the chain, yeah.
what? No, jail. Was it the national or was it
I forget, but
or was it VCon when I told you about that? Because you
It
showed
was-
me the card that you had, and I said
yeah, it
you need
was
to-
at Rob's event.
oh, was it there?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Just hit up Jay or Tom. Like, I mean, it's easy. You just create an account and
Right.
you use your email to create it, and then you just send it. It's real simple. Anyone like me or Jay or Tom or Soggy maybe has some there. We can all help you.
Jay has a very impressive collection in courtyard. All right. Who? All right. Actually, B, right or left hand?
Left.
Left. Who gets vanilla at Ben and Jerry's? Who gets vanilla? Who's playing Jane here?
Jay, I think it's your turn to start because Anthony started last.
Okay. I would say plain Jane. All of you guys are so special. Special in the best way.
The political answer.
Who would get vanilla? Shout out to Vanilla Bark. Shout out to Vanilla. Okay, let's see.
Just trying to deflect.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who. I would probably say hi, Anthony. Yeah, I'll go with hi, Anthony. I think he just likes sometimes just plain vanilla is okay, and that's okay too.
Especially on an airplane.
Will make it so much more special. Go ahead.
All right, B.
I'm gonna vote for you, Rob, because you are kind of chill and just makes easy decisions and doesn't really want to make a decision and decide just like you made me pick left or right in your hand. You're just gonna go for the number one easy thing is vanilla. And Hi Anthony, I saw what he was trying to order at that bar down at the Fly Fish Club. Like, he is not vanilla.
He likes what he likes. All right. HTA.
I think Anne. Anne seems like a vanilla plain eater. And I know German food, and there's not a ton of flavors, so it's
Excuse me?
I'm a chef.
We have much better food in Germany than here in America. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, if you like sauerkraut.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do.
I'm going Anne too, because I literally had, when I was younger, we had a German au pair who loved vanilla, and that just reminds me of Anne. So I'm going
There you
Anne.
go.
I'm going to jump on the Ann wagon and just go with Ann.
It's not your turn.
Who's left?
Anne wagon.
Who's like? Plus, I had to use that line. I mean,
I'm gonna go with Rob, just because he has such a hard time deciding on things. Like, he's going with a just safe choice. Just like, too many choices. I can't. Like, I'm overwhelmed. There's too much going on in my head right now. Vanilla. I took that one.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I got two. I'm a vanilla I love vanilla. I didn't want to spoil it, but I freaking love vanilla. And Chelsea makes fun of me because I get, like, if there's like a cotton candy choice, I always go for it.
Yeah.
I just like cotton candy flavored, and she makes fun of me for it. But I'm big time vanilla or cookie dough.
wait, neither one of those are vanilla though. What's going on?
I know, but vanilla is my favorite out of all of them.
All right, does
I
anyone
do
else?
like vanilla too.
Oh, there we go. All
Not
right.
sure if it's my favorite, but if there's just like weird choices, then I will go for vanilla. Or chocolate. I like chocolate a lot.
I would
All right.
only have vanilla if, when I was a kid, they would get the chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and then the chocolate would go first, then the vanilla, and then the strawberry. So that's when I would have vanilla.
All right, I have time for two more. The one that wasn't picked, the hand. Who has more ropes than pillows in their bedroom?
Did you say ropes?
Ropes. 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 Who has more ropes than pillows in their bedroom?
Wow.
Rob's talking bondage now.
Jay, I got really quiet.
Sauerkraut ice cream. Somebody wrote sauerkraut ice cream.
I think H Town leads this one off, doesn't he?
Oh, fuck. More ropes than pillows? Oh, man. I'm going to...
It's a great one to have to go first.
I'm going to go Jaya. I think Jaya's a wild card.
Wild card Jaya.
Okay.
Yeah. that I was hoping to have her spit her drink out everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm not just piggybacking. I'm not. But I was gonna go Jaya too. That's all. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm not gonna give any reasoning. I'm just gonna say the name.
First, I was like, it's Jaya because she's single. Like, I'm like, she's too sweet. Maybe that's the quiet ones. But I have a feeling it's between Hi Anthony and H Town. There's just something. I'm pretty sure like H Town prints his own.
We could have a tug of war to decide it. It's a little rope.
I'm gonna go with H Town. because they're not a lot of ropes in the airplane, you know.
H-Town locked in.
I do have 8 kids. I don't.
They
No.
don't make themselves.
Is it my turn?
Mhm.
I'm not going to say H-Town because he seemed to be naive about the question when it was asked, but he could be playing it off. And I get the Jaya thing, maybe like the hidden thing, but I'm going to go with B because he's happily married for many years, and I think got to do what it takes to stay married that long. So, final answer, B. Man.
Sometimes you got to tie them down.
That's right.
Literally.
And he's putting his wife to bed, you know.
Right.
He's actually tied up right now.
How many years, B?
14.
14.
Congrats.
Those are the rope years, 10 to 20. Those are
How do you think that she stayed with me that long? I had to tie her down.
exactly.
It's called a square knot.
Because who would stay with this?
I think it's Jay's turn.
It's my turn. Who has the most ropes? I think actually gonna be Rob and Charles. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna pick you guys, Rob. You guys are fun.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I can see you guys just, yeah. And let's just leave it as, you guys are just all rounded, well rounded, and very together. So,
All right.
yeah. So I'm gonna give it to you, Rob.
More ropes than pillows.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going with H-Town because he was in the Coast Guard and probably has a lot left and knows how to use them quite well and knows knots.
I know my knots.
So
This is true.
he can wrap that shit up good and
Oh,
Between
man.
H-Town and Jaya, so we need the chat.
H-Town and Jaya. Who has more ropes than pillows in their bedroom? Savvy said, "Oh my God, you guys go to ibenkind.com." What's happening?
I went to it, and it's not any different.
Too, and I didn't see anything.
No, it's the same as the cowboy and the coastie.
I was
Who is
hoping.
it?
I was hoping there's a new drop called the Dominator.
Click the lines. Oh, when you click on the menu button, it says Texas Meetup.
Oh,
Gotcha. Top right.
Savvy.
You mean this-
Savvy, look at the screen. These cards, I went through my cards. These are going to be on my stream on Saturday.
Oh wait, let's see those.
I'm doing all football. I'm not doing VeeFriends. I'm doing all football rookie cards.
Oh, that's cool. Do you have a Dan Marino?
No, they're not. They're no vintage ones. They're all.
Got it.
I got a whole bunch of football and sports cards off of John Carney's stream that I have no idea about. So maybe I might reach out to you guys for some help.
I'll buy them for you for $1 each. I'm just kidding.
Okay, you got a deal. I think I got about 400 or something, more than that.
Whoa.
Hey, now. You didn't mess around.
All right. I said we were going to do one more. I got to find a good one. And
We didn't break the tie.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah.
H-Town and Jaya. Savvy,
H-Town and
Beta.
Jaya.
Who's it going to be?
Got more ropes.
Who has the most ropes?
I am out.
More ropes than
Pillows.
pillows. Beta says
H-Town.
H-Town. Savvy says H-Town.
H-Town it is.
H-Town has got them
Yeah.
ropes.
He's in Texas. Yeah.
All right, I got a good one. Here we go. Last one for me. Who burns? I don't think we've done this one, so I'm pulling it. Who burns the least amount of calories during sex?
Oh, jeez.
That's a good one.
You're leading it off.
Jay, I think it starts with
That's
you.
it. I think Jay goes
my
first.
God.
Aren't you glad you joined us tonight?
You've been such a good sport, Jaya.
Yes. Okay.
Is this the kind of thing you talk about on the Josh and Jaya show?
No, not yet, but maybe we should. This was fun.
You'll
Who
get more
knows?
viewers.
No. Oh my gosh. Who? I think all of us. Is that a question? Everybody.
You got to pick
None of
one.
us does any work. I have to just pick one, right? Who burns the least?
So we could really get analytical if we wanted to.
Not science shit's hard, so it takes a lot of calories.
I
Poor Jaya. You're such a good sport, Jaya. I mean, you could be analytical and be like, all right, whose favorite position is like cowgirl? And
oh my goodness. Okay.
because you're not
I
burning anything there.
hey, who burns the least calories?
Jay's like, I'm never coming on you again.
VeeFam after dark.
He's burning,
Him
he is burning the most calories right now thinking about this answer.
Yeah. Repeating the question definitely helps.
mm, the shit that's going through my head, guys.
Nobody's watching.
Okay, so
Did you say 407 people in the chat?
400 and something
No.
right in the chat right now. Are you
No,
kidding?
Rob is lying. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we
You're not going to hurt anyone's feelings.
No, just there's no feelings to be had.
okay, so I will say
Right, Beta, right.
go with you, Anne. Yeah. You burn the least because you enjoy the most and you deserve the most. So yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
all right. B?
Did I say something wrong?
Nope.
All good.
I'm going analytical here, and this is my theory. I know someone's wife in here, Rob, and she's a little crazy and freaky. So I'm going to go on a limb and say you just lay there and she does all the work. So I'm voting you, Rob.
Wow.
Okay.
I think Rob's blushing. I don't know. You can't tell.
just because he knows his wife is a freak.
I don't like to give anything away during. Well, there's voting still happening, so I'm gonna.
Until that comment, I was gonna go with B. I'm gonna stay with B.
Is it because I'm fat?
No, I'm fat too. I just it's the slow, chill guy kind of thing.
I was gonna go B too, just because the cowboy hat, just relax and just let it happen.
I think the boots stay on, and that's just what it is.
When the boots come off, it's a high calorie night.
Yeah.
It's a boots off night. It got the rope. The rope.
I wish Dominator was here for this round.
Yeah, he wouldn't be voted.
No, whoever Dominator is burning a lot of calories. What's wrong with us?
This is a perfect last question.
Yeah, it is a great last question. Good job, Rob, on the last question.
All right, Ann.
I'm going elimination. So Rob and Charles are like way too much into each other. There's a lot happening. There's no low calorie shit happening here. Jaya and Anthony are both single, so they have to put in the work. They're dating new partners. There's no low calorie. Like, you can't just lay there if you want to make something happen. So it's either with H-Town or B. Miller. They both have multiple kids. So it's like, we're kind of done. So I kind of have to go H-Town. He's like, after 8, lady, like, we're done. We're done. If I put in any more work, there's more kids coming, and I cannot afford that shit. If we have more kids, I cannot buy into any more
Oh
drinks.
my god.
So by elimination, I have to pick H-Town.
Amazing.
Fair enough.
What a great answer. I love
Fair
the
enough.
elimination answers. I didn't know you were single, Jaya. I'm going to be asking you about a dating game soon. I hope you participate.
Rob, boom, boom, boom.
Well, I'm in a Well, okay, I'll get back to you, Rob, on that.
Well, I'll talk to you
She's
with the
dying to get
proper,
back on. She's dying to
the
get back
proper invitation. This is just like the pre-invite.
Okay, yes.
This is me testing the waters,
Oh my god, it's so funny.
taking the temperature.
Yes, I'm so happy that you're doing the dating show. So congrats to you on that, Rob. And I would love to help out and be a part if I am.
Amazing.
Yeah.
By the
Anthony,
way, did
who's
you
your
catch
answer?
Mikey was in a relationship? Did you catch that?
You did catch that.
What was that, Mikey?
He said he had a girlfriend. He interviewed Mikey before on the show.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Savvy, just go to the website, but it's going to come out in February, the book. Savvy's asking about the book. And if you put in your email, I will keep you updated. Anyone else, feel free. HiAnthony.com/book.
This is the ad before his answer.
So my answer is Rob, because you guys have kids, and I know H-Town has kids too, but I think there's like an efficiency that's going on because you have the kids and you have twins, which means more efficiency than H-Town. So because of the twins and the efficiency, fewer calories. I'm not saying you're not having a good time. I'm just saying fewer calories. You got the kids, you got distractions, you got to get in, got to get it done.
Yes.
There, that's my answer.
Quick appointment, in and out, oil change.
Who
Who doesn't like a good change every now and then,
Oh my God.
All right, you guys, this has been fun. This is
It's
exactly
between two
what we-
people. We need
Oh,
the
we have a
chat.
tie.
It's between
Oh,
B. Miller
fuck.
and Rob.
Oh wow.
So
I got left
Beta
out.
and Stabby, we need your help. Is it Rob or B. Miller? Who burns the least calories?
Savvy said, "Who's been married the longest?"
B, right?
Yeah, we're at 10.
11.
12.
Funny enough, I think
Going
I'm
with
at
Rob
13.
on this one.
Carney says Rob.
That's probably true because I'm fatter.
Takes a lot
Well,
to
because
get
you
this
did that motion
machine in
earlier.
motion.
It's like the whole.
That's right. Wait, on the count of 3, everybody do the rope thing. 1, 2, 3. It's all
Wow, people think I bring the least. I have to bring a better effort.
I'm not saying you're not good at it. You're just like efficient.
So, but you do
Not
it.
burning the
Rob.
least amount of calories.
Amazing.
For efficiency.
You got to
Rob, use
gotta get
as
to the
motivation.
research of
You
vanilla
know?
ice cream.
Yes.
You know
I
what
will.
funny is what this question is. I had like a year ago, I had hernia surgery, and I had like my like 2-week follow up or whatever, and they're like, okay, they had to like actually like stitch it, so it was like I couldn't lift anything over like I don't know what it was 10, 20 pounds for like 3 months or something, so I don't like blow it back out. So I'm like, so doc, what does that mean? I said, like, you know, if I'm having sex, like, you know, I'm kind of like I'm like, you know, lifting my body weight, you know, like. She's like, well, you're just gonna have to get your wife, and you have to tell her that she has to be on top, and you just have to lay there and be lazy. I was like, yes.
There you go. That's
Can
it.
I get a
And then
doctor's
run
note
around.
that says that?
He goes home like doctor's orders.
Yeah,
This is the kind of conversation she would have had to maneuver to hear it to make sure.
Yeah.
for you to-
get it written down.
Right.
I recorded it because she didn't think I would ask the doctor the question. Actually,
Very well done.
she's like, I could never ask my doctor that question.
Like, don't
Like,
worry.
I don't even know her. I just got referred to her from the VA because the VA couldn't do the surgery.
Oh,
Beta winner chicken dinner. That's great.
It sounds like it sounds like a win. I've never done this before, but I'm going to give everyone a homework to think of one person that you could bring that would be an amazing sport like Jaya and play this game and come out of their shell. So go into the timeline, VeeFam, and next time we're going to have an amazing time just like this and bring some new people. This was really fun.
Did you all join Vanilla and John Carney's Discord channel? If you haven't,
Oh,
if you
no,
haven't,
it's just
go check it out.
I think I need to update my app because whenever I click on their invite, I go to another server. So I gotta get in
And
there.
leave comments.
yes. Michael, honey, hold, hang on.
I'm excited about it though.
Yeah, they're bringing their, you know, they just, they're doing some great work. Papa, wait. My dog is hungry. Sorry, Marco.
Oh.
Hold on, honey.
Yeah, keep up the good work, guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you to Mikey for being on the first ever live VeeFam session on Twitch. Can't call it a mini episode because I think it was 2 hours. But
Did you record it? Are you going to put it on the podcast channel?
yeah, it's gonna get on the pod.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
Oh my God.
Not
No,
this
not
part.
th- not-
Not
no, not
this
this
part.
Don't
The
worry.
Mikey part.
Not this part. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You have to
Jason-
subscribe for this on.
Jay's gonna have a voicemail from Josh.
Yeah.
Not good for the brand.
If you do 50 push-ups, they'll call it even.
I'm getting back at Vanilla and John Carney because I was on stream watching the live stream and they told me this and they didn't say it was after dark hours situation. I didn't know what I was walking into.
Yes. Yep.
Good job, Rob. You must be exhausted, man. We're almost 4 hours on the
Yeah.
clock.
No,
Yeah.
great to be back. Next week, Nicholas, Ralph Corso will be in the building, so
Oh,
that'll be fun.
Oh,
and
That's
we'll run
his middle name?
I hope. I just said that.
You don't know.
No, it would be amazing if it was.
Oh my God, that would be so great if it was.
that was
Let's run with Ralph.
I think we should just say Ralph's in the chat from now on.
Yeah.
Just see if that sticks.
code.
All right. You
At
guys
least,
are the best.
at least you don't have to get up and teach in the morning, Rob.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I have proper meetings though. I have a meeting.
Well, and we all know he didn't burn that many calories today, so that's fine.
So, Rob, are you going straight to bed or vanilla first? What's happening?
I'm going straight to bed.
All right.
All right. You guys are the best. Love y'all.
Everybody.
Okay, thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
All right.
Good show.
Cheers.
Thanks for hopping up, everybody.
Take care. Bye.
Good night.